Let's do it.
All right.
Guys,
What's going on? Leads the
are
Serie with
live.
6 goals.
We're live and we have a special guest, Wayne Gerard over here. Wayne, loving your smile right now.
Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for having
Of course,
me.
dude.
I'm a little nervous. Just, it's a derby. Anything can happen, but you don't play derbies, you win them. So
Exactly.
can't overanalyze these ones. You just got to go and make it happen. And it's Roma's time to show up.
This is going to be a good one. Guys, we are live for the Roma Derby. And we are watching on Paramount Plus. If you guys are watching in the U.S., we have our boy Marco, the CBS analyst, over there. We're talking a little pre-game before the match starts. So he's saying his thoughts right now.
Yeah, so we read it yesterday, and Marco pointed out today that Totti said that this game for some fans is more important than winning a Scudetto.
That's
the
right.
two games, Lazio, Roma, they are more. If you win those two games and you don't win the Scudetto, some fans are very happy.
Yeah. It's
this
that
is amazing.
campanilismo coming back, even though it's internal. It's the same city, but like Romulus and Remus, one has to go and only one can stay.
Big game. So we were in Rome one year, and Lazio was playing Roma.
Story time. Let's
and,
go.
We wanted to go watch the game.
Uh-huh.
So some of my friends, they went and watched the game. I decided not to go that day, but they went to the game. They didn't see anything. The fans were so loud. There was so much smoke that came out of the curva because there was smoke all the time, and they got the seats in the curva. Actually, they couldn't see the game because of all the, now I think it's illegal, but I'm talking about maybe more than 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago. Yeah, the whole game, there was smoke coming out. I said, how was the game? Because we didn't see anything.
That's crazy.
They do it like nobody else in Rome, though.
Yeah.
The flares and the curva suit is just completely
the singing
decked out.
too, echoing in the stadium. It's definitely incredible for sure.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, as we were saying, guys, on Paramount Plus, click the link in the description to check it out. You get 7 days free with their link in the bio. Like we said before, Marco is over there getting ready for this huge derby. A lot of emotions, and we know if you guys don't know Wayne, definitely check him out. I'll post his links in the comments below. But he's wearing this beautiful vintage Cassano Roma long sleeve. Diadora long sleeve Roma shirt.
Listen,
Cassano 18 shirt, baby.
We're going to have a sign, though.
We got to send it to Cassano.
We got to send the Cassano. We
Yeah,
better
I
be
think
careful. Antonio can't be in the same room as you were now.
We have some connections to have a sign.
But yeah.
One thing I would love to do is hang out with Cassano.
That'd be good. That'd be a day to remember, right?
That might be difficult. But, to have a sign, I think we could work it.
For sure. But before we do start, I want to go over the lineups really quickly. I think maybe we can give a nice little prediction how we're feeling and stuff like that. I'm going to go with the home team first, Lazio, playing a 4-3-3 formation. Pepe Reina as the keeper. Marusic, Luis Felipe, Acerbi, and Husai, the back line. Milinkovic Savic, Lucas Leiva, and Luis Alberto complete their trio.
Nice midfield.
Very tough. Pedro, ex-Roma player. Ciro Immobile and Felipe Anderson as the trident in attack.
This Felipe Anderson, according to Sarri, is one of the best players ever coached. That's what he said yesterday. He said he's an amazing player.
Huh. I mean that's
not reassuring.
It's not really, but they definitely have a side lineup.
He has a lot of talent, but he doesn't perform on a weekly basis. That's
inconsistent,
right?
That's
what you got going.
Yeah. Roma's lineup quickly with the 4-2-3-1. Rui PAtricio, Mancini, Bagnas, the two center backs. Vigna, who's starting left back, but they're saying Califiori, but Vigna got the go ahead. And Karsdorp as the right back. Cristante, Veretout in the defensive midfield roles. Nicolo Zaniolo, Mkhitaryan, and El Shaarawy playing on the left. We know Pellegrini is out due to red card suspension, so we have El Shaarawy playing there and Mkhitaryan taking a spot with Tammy Abraham as the striker.
That's a nice lineup.
Nice lineup.
It's a nice squad.
It's a nice lineup. And Mourinho yesterday said that he has some quality. I mean, you got Rui PAtricio is a good goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
You got a guarantee there. The defending has been a little bit shaky, so he needs a little bit more consistent defending. You got why isn't the guy from Man United? Why isn't he playing?
Smalling.
Smalling. Why isn't he playing? I think he needs this guy to be really good and to put him in the center there. Because I think he could help.
Ever since he came back, I feel like he hasn't really been 100% in terms of playing. So I feel like Mancini and Ibanez
so maybe needs a little bit more time. Then you got Vertu that he's been scoring goals.
Oh yeah,
So Cristante has been playing all the games. The guy
he has no rest.
Poor
guy.
Never stops.
Yeah.
Because Roma does not have the depth that Inter, Napoli, Juve, Milan have. So he's playing with, with 15, 16, 13, 14 players. And then you have Miki, who's got quality. I mean, Mkhitaryan, he has quality.
Oh, yeah.
Pellegrini, too bad is not there, but I think they're going to be okay. And Abraham, I like
Tammy's
him.
very good.
I like him up front. So, I mean, the lineup is pretty good.
I have a lot of faith in Mkhitaryan. I feel like when he's out there, he's really difficult to stop. He's like more of like a traditional number 10.
Right.
So
And one thing about Calafiori, I mean, he's done pretty good. He had 2 assists. He went up
in the past 3 games.
Yeah, he went up on the left side and he put in some nice assists into the. I'm surprised that he's not playing. Mourinho said that he's 19 years old and he's. He has to become a man. That's what he said. He has to believe more in himself, and he has to really become the next step. So maybe that's why.
And I saw a glimpse of that against Udinese, where he took his mark one-on-one, beat him, put in the cross to Abraham, and that was the only goal of the match.
Yeah.
So there's the signs.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. He's definitely going to develop. I mean, he's been taking his chances considering Spinazzola has been out, Vigna has been out, and now Calafiori, the third choice, a left back, being 19 years old, immense pressure on you, and still performing. Maybe obviously not at the level of Spinazzola, but someone, you wouldn't be thinking you'd be in that starting position. And then you excel in that, and Mourinho, a coach like Mourinho giving you the go-ahead for that, I think that's going to make him mature a lot, and I'm really excited to see him in the future, for sure. Even when Spinazzola and Vigna are healthy, I definitely would want to see him get a go-ahead. But, Wayne, you being a Roma fan, first Lazio, what do you think of Lazio? Are you scared of them? Are you confident? We all know it's a derby. What are your first thoughts on them?
I don't trust them. I know that they've tied their last 2 matches, and if I lose my voice, I spend all day screaming as a coach. And yesterday was a big match we had, so I might lose my voice a little bit.
Depending on what happens.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. Whether it's here, my own games, or Serie A, I'm always screaming.
Yeah.
So I don't trust them. I know that they drew the past 2. I know that they played on the back foot a lot against Torino. And I think it's going to be a big battle in the center of the pitch. I think with Milinkovic Savic, Alberto, that there's going to be a little bit. I'm hoping that there's not going to be drama there, but I think if it's going to be anywhere on the pitch, I could see it coming from there, especially without Pellegrini to add that balance in with Veretout and Cristante. That was a very good trident. However, we saw weaknesses in that against Sassuolo, against Hellas Verona, where we lost, and Verona had not won a match the entire season yet. They come in with the new manager, and of course that always seems to happen against Roma. A team gets their extra motivation right when they're going to face them, and then so I think that is the most that area is going to be the most contested on the pitch for sure.
So you think it's going to be that midfield battle, right?
I do. I think that Lazio's defense is probably not as good as it's been in years past, and with Mkhitaryan and Abraham out there, now we add a new dimension, right? Dzeko is gone. We suddenly have a very mobile, extremely intelligent striker who seems like he's so well-rounded.
That makes those runs, that sends those assists.
His profile is so unique, and what better way for El Shaarawy to get back into, his rhythm and his positive mentality, as well as Zaniolo, than a big derby match. So there's such an amazing opportunity for the outside players today to really go and show their worth and get a real straight head on.
Yeah, No, I mean, Gaetano, you wanna add
Yeah,
anything
big game
to that?
for Lazio. Which midfielder is going to show up? Because sometimes this midfield,
They
which
go
I
quiet.
think is one
Yeah.
of the best midfielders, sometimes they don't show up and they let the other team take over. And the sarrismo that we all talk about, which is the possession of the ball, the short play,
One
the
touch
triangles,
passing,
try
yeah.
to play in the opposite team F. Put a high pressure.
Yeah.
All those things. In the last game, it didn't work because Reina, if I remember correctly, a lot of the time he went long.
Yeah.
So what happened to the Sarrismo? I know he said that in 2 months it's not enough time, and I understand he needs more than 2 months to have the mentality. The thing about Sarri is he wants the player to adjust to his system, not the
other way around.
Not the other way around.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it. This is the way I want to play. You better adjust to my.
Exactly.
Some coaches they adjust to the players.
Yeah.
He's the other way around. So it might take a little bit more time. So which team is going to show up today? It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you, Gaetano, in that sense. In terms of they have a world-class midfield when they all click. But
Right.
what's the percentage of them actually clicking? After how many games? One every 5 games, they actually look like the midfield they're supposed to. Sarri was brought in to excel. These are the tools. He's a midfielder kind of coach that runs his games and runs his style, his philosophy through his midfield. Something he couldn't do at Juve because they didn't have the adequate midfielders. Now at Lazio, we see that he has the players to do it. And the question is, can he do? I mean, it's still early. It's only 5 games in, and the past couple of games, like Wayne said, they did draw against Cagliari and Torino. But it goes to show. Some people say it takes 5-6 months for his philosophy to really be implemented. So only time will tell at the end of the day. And I do feel like, at a sense, that Lazio's midfield is overhyped in the sense that they don't always show up. So, but let's see what Lazio will see. We'll see what Roma will see today. Because at the end of the day, Roma are the more informed team. Even though they're missing their captain, Pellegrini, who's been incredible this season. He's been scoring. He's been assisting.
Making it happen.
Him being wearing the captain's armband, I really feel like he transformed. Incredible.
He did.
Right?
He's a completely different player under Mourinho. And it's that player that I think a lot of Roma fans put faith in that one day he was going to become, and they trusted that he would. They just didn't know when and how. And it's under Mourinho. It's right now. So it's a shame he's not there. The one thing that hits me right now is in Lazio's Curva, they put Roma. And that, to me, I have a certain feeling about that right now.
Why? I was looking at that. I mean, it should be Lazio, right?
Yeah.
Why would they put Roma?
It's an insult. They're saying this is our city. We're the first team.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Oh, I
don't
see.
like that.
Okay. Because
Wow.
I saw that and it says
Yeah,
Roma.
yeah, you're
and
saying
I felt like, shouldn't it be Lazio?
These
Okay, I understand
derbies
now.
always entertain them.
Mike, can we find out how many fans are there?
Yeah, I
the
can
Curva
definitely check it
both extremely packed, but in the middle, it looks like they're spaced out. So I would say it's an 80,000, maybe 20, 40,000. I would say 50,000.
Yeah, it looks about.
That's what they're trying to say. Okay.
I've been to a few stadiums in Rome, the Artemio Franchi, the San Siro, of course, Stadio Olimpico, and aside from just, of course, being biased for Roma, it's the most powerful stadium I've ever been to. It's not even like if you say electric, it's an understatement. It's just.
And then, today is Lazio's home game, but when you go to a Roma home game and the song that they sing before,
Oh yeah.
oh my God, it's unbelievable.
I mean, Mourinho also said that too when he joined Roma too. He was talking about how in love he was with Roma's anthem, which is good.
Pedro. It's a little weird to see him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have any bad feelings about Pedro going to Lazio because he wasn't really an impact player.
So-
He's kind of on vacation.
So Mo was waiting for Sarri to come out. It was like he was waiting there to say hello to him. I know that they had a previous encounter when Chelsea played Man U, and Chelsea tied the game with a few minutes to go, and the assistant coach of Chelsea went in front of Mourinho to celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
I
Mourinho
remember
went
that.
crazy. He wanted to kick
I remember that.
You remember that?
I forgot who it was.
Yeah,
What was the guy's name?
I don't remember the guy's name, but I was the assistant coach.
Yes,
It was not
yes.
Sarri. Huh?
Marco Ianni.
Yeah, I don't
think his
remember
name
his
is.
name, but I remember like it was now
That's
that
funny.
they
Right in his
scored
face.
and he went in his,
Right in
face
his
to
face.
celebrate.
And he's out there now.
He's
That's
there?
crazy.
I believe he's Sarri's assistant.
Okay, he didn't wait for him to come out of the locker room.
Oh man. Okay, guys. This will start in about a minute. We're gonna get thrown those quick predictions. Gaetano, what are you thinking for this game?
Let Wayne go first.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Immobile won because in Serie A he can't be denied, but for the national team, it's another story. He forgets how to play football, and I'm gonna give Abraham a goal too. So 1-1.
1-1. Okay. I think I'm also gonna go with a draw. I feel like these games have draws written all over. It doesn't really matter with form and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna change. I don't want to be an average Joe over here. I think Roma are the more in form. I think El Shaarawy's gonna get the winner. 1-0. Roma are gonna win.
Okay, I was gonna go for a tie, but since he went for the tie, I go 2-1 Roma.
Okay. Wow. No one's putting any trust in Lazio over here, right? Let's see.
I like the
Let's
bench.
see.
We have a lot of young players: Bove, Darbo, Zalewski.
Oh yeah.
These are good names.
Shomurodov. I've been liking Shomurodov a lot, man.
Yeah.
Even though he's not the most prolific striker, he does more. You know, he holds up the ball. He has a great eye for those assists.
Yeah.
He runs. He hustles. He's so selfless.
No, Eldor's
I think
the
he's a
truth.
great pickup. Great pickup.
Sleeper. You know, he was in barely a year with Genoa.
Yeah, exactly.
They invested a lot in him.
And I think he
it's
only scored like
Mourinho.
9 goals or something like that.
Yeah.
But still, Roma saw something, and I'm
Yeah.
happy. You know, he
Man,
seems to be a
Lazio's
good
got
player.
6 players running on the whistle to start the game, going forward.
And the game is off,
And Mike,
guys.
I think
Yeah.
that there was a correspondence between Mourinho and Eldor, so I read before his time at Roma. So I think there was something going on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the game started and it's 25 seconds, and this is Sarri.
We all know
I
Simon's
mean,
taking
what
his
can
notes.
you write in 25 seconds of the game? What can you? I mean,
That's
what notes do you take?
I mean,
He's putting in
Gaetano-
his order for the espresso.
He used to be a banker, so I'm sure he's used to taking all these notes and
I mean,
these
he
tabs
knows
and stuff.
the way the other team. He knows the lineup. He
Oh,
knows the
no.
way. He knows the way they're gonna start
a
the
foul?
game. I mean, what notes do you take? 20 seconds in. Nice
Tifo.
yellow, orange, and red.
Beautiful. I love that they're still keeping the orange in.
In
And,
the
you know,
jersey.
yeah, 2004, like on this jersey,
Yeah.
they use the orange a lot. And even before, some people say it's because of wind and they wanted to match the telecommunications company. That's
Yeah.
not true because Mazda was before them.
Okay.
And, you know, now they've gone back to the yellow. But I'm a big fan of the maroon on the orange. It's like such a unique color scheme to me. So I'm
definitely, yeah.
so glad.
It's more the nostalgic colors, I feel like. And those
Yeah.
wind jerseys, dude, I love them so much.
Yeah,
They
the
always
wind was
remind
good.
me of Totti and stuff
Yeah.
like whenever I saw those. They were great.
2007.
No,
have one
yeah.
of those 80th anniversary.
Oh, look at this. Look at the tifo from the
So
Roma
good.
fans. This is going to be a big... this is a big match for Roma. I know, Wayne, it is early. Have your expectations matched so far from the beginning of the season to what you thought Mourinho would be when he first got announced as a Roma coach?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
I know some people might say, expecting Mourinho to go and flop. However, from the get-go, I was positive about him coming over. So now we've got just 1 loss and the rest are wins.
7 wins, 1 loss
Yeah, and
in all comps.
in all comps. And to be fair, the competition hasn't been extremely difficult. We haven't played. This is the first of the 7 sisters that we've played.
Yes.
So,
Maybe not the toughest games, you could
nice
say.
roll.
no.
Ooh.
You know, we dropped 1 against Verona,
Yeah.
and that's okay because it's like we were talking about before. It takes time to adjust to the tactics. You can't expect everything to be on point
yeah.
at once.
For sure.
Only 1 Mercato, and this was the Friedkin's first market as well. So
Uh-huh.
it takes time to build. I know that's such a cliche meaning,
But
when you
it's
have an
true,
important-
though. It is true.
But that's one thing that Mo said. You know, in a couple of months, it is difficult to build a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that after the 5th win, Roma was going crazy, and he said, you know, take it easy. we're just playing for the next game.
Yeah.
Wow.
One match at a time.
Yeah.
And that's the right mentality.
Yeah, of course.
You can't come into a team that was like Roma. We finished outside of even the Europa League last year and say every match has got to be a win. It's got to be perfect from the start. That's not a realistic expectation. If you have unrealistic expectations, that's when problems start happening. But, there's a lot of pieces coming together to finally make this work.
100%.
It's been a long time for Roma fans, so we're pretty much all really, I would say, satisfied. We're not satisfied until you win a Scudetto, but we understand that things and we see it's going in the right direction, which is great,
For
regardless
sure.
of a win or lose today.
No, yeah. Good analysis right there. We see Lazio, I think, the more energetic of the two sides coming in so far.
I'm a big fan of Mourinho's ideology here to sit back a little bit more and let Lazio take it.
Absorb the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, Mourinho isn't really known for his attacking football either, but this season, it's been
There
the
we go.
contrary. He's been attacking. They've been scoring a bunch of goals.
Yeah.
They've been looking good, man. They've been looking like an incredible unit, and they have some depth in that attack that they can always bring in when everyone's healthy, of course.
Yeah.
So Roma have definitely been this season, for me at least, the more exciting team to watch out of all the other Serie A clubs.
And
For
the
sure.
transitions out of the back are
Oh, it's incredible.
phenomenal.
Pinpointing, passing,
Yeah.
and the runs.
And so
forget
much of that is down to Tammy. And then when Eldor comes on, we've seen it before. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thiago Pinto. Applause for him, the director.
And we finally see a good Roma keeper for the.
No,
Lazio
no.
with a counter and
Okay.
Immobile hits it too wide. Rui PAtricio. I was gonna say Roma finally got a good keeper after Alisson left Roma. I feel like they've had a few years where they didn't really have a consistent keeper. What do you think of Rui PAtricio?
I'm really confident in his abilities so far.
Safe pair of hands, right?
Safe pair of hands. He's stable back there. And when you have a keeper who gives you that, the rest of the team will benefit tremendously, especially when we have a new defensive pair, whether it's or a rotating defensive pair, whether it's Kumbula and we see Ibanez and Mancini becoming pretty much the consistent starting pair. So when you have a keeper behind you and, two guys like that who are still developing, they're not their end products yet, it's a wonderful thing to have that back there. Just let them grow. But finally you can, because if you don't have that faith in your keeper, it starts to shake things up. You move a little bit more out of position. You second guess yourself as a center back. So,
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been the Portugal's top keeper for so many years. We all know, he's not going to be fumbling those balls where you think that's going to happen. Doesn't make those mistakes, and you can kind of live carefree almost when a shot comes from outside the box.
Yeah.
He has that experience
and that's
necessary.
Tremendous
Oh,
difference.
yeah, 100%. I mean, compared to the past couple of years, you guys had Olsen, maybe Mirante, right?
Yeah.
That really weren't. They had their days, but then there's those games that you don't know which one was going to really
Right.
pop up for that game.
Right.
But someone like Rui PAtricio, you can bet that he's a safe option over there.
And that one hurt. And it took a long while to heal from losing Marquinhos as well. So there was a lot of players that,
You're right.
Alisson was huge. He saved our butts so much in that year before
Dude.
when we were supposed to get to the Champions League final. We were
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to, and I firmly believe that we were the better team than Liverpool over those two legs.
Oh, 100%. Liverpool got so many calls in their favor.
It's
I don't
ridiculous.
want to talk again because I'm going to get
ridiculous.
mad and frustrated about that
I know,
match.
but I haven't accepted it yet. I haven't moved on.
Yeah, it's been a tough pill to swallow. But yeah, Alisson has been tremendous. He was at the time he was that year that he was definitely the best keeper in Serie A. Oh, that guy was
Crazy.
pulling saves like crazy.
That was a record for a keeper at the time. And then Chelsea, I think, broke it in the same market. So
Wow.
we were so disappointed. But
Yeah.
now, like
you guys got a
say,
nice chunk from him too, though.
Yeah.
At the time, it was the record for most spent for a goalkeeper, I believe. Then Manchester City probably broke it a couple years later with Ederson, I think. Well, yeah. Could you imagine if Roma didn't sell, Rudiger,
it kills
Alisson, all those Salah? Look at Salah.
Kills
Oh my
me.
God, it's crazy. They produce, but it goes to show they produce so much talent.
Yeah.
It's incredible. A lot of players learn to thrive over there. It's great. I mean, it's an incredible city too. It's hard not to be passionate over there,
Yeah.
also, right? Oh,
Great
boy.
build up here from Roma.
Roma are looking good here. Yeah.
Back to
Nice
Cristante.
little
It's the
tap.
anchor.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof. Good ball in again from Cristante there.
El Shaarawy sends it to
Aye.
Zaniolo too far.
Come on. just
Oh
up there.
man, and definitely El Shaarawy, man. He's had a resurge in his career from going to China to waiting for Serie A club. Everyone thought when he went to China, that's it. He's gonna
That's it.
retire.
Yeah.
And he wanted that Serie A move. He was dying for. He couldn't make the transfer the next. I think it was 2 windows in a row. He couldn't make the transfer. Then
Yeah.
Roma took a chance, and I really feel like he's giving his all. Might not be a top player, but I think he's great. Even as a starter, even off the bench to come in last 20-25 minutes. We all saw that winner that he scored. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was
So
crazy.
Tiraci.
Made the San Siro erupt. It was incredible. Watching Mourinho run on the sidelines, that was an incredible piece. And Shomurodov gave that assist to him too.
Yeah.
That was
Leica.
But I like El Shaarawy. I always liked him. He's very hardworking. Maybe he didn't turn out to be the potential player you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Maybe he was hyped a little too much because he was that winger for Milan at a young age. He was doing those tricks, and maybe people destined him to be one of the best players. People still love him. There's still a huge fan base of him. But I've always liked El Shaarawy regardless.
Yeah, and it's a good spot. I think his situation in Roma right now as an important player, but not necessarily a guaranteed starter, is a good fit for him.
Oh!
Nice
Oh.
ball.
Wow, Lazio opened the score.
Nice ball.
Milinkovic Savic. It looks like he got knocked out when he hit it in. Oh boy. Oh, it looks like it's serious. The team is sending over the medics over here.
Hope he's all right.
Oh
Regardless
boy.
of the goal, obviously.
Oh boy. Hopefully he's okay, guys. It looks like he got hit
Yeah,
hard.
I was about to say.
I think it was by Rui PAtricio. He came out and it. Ooh, that looked really tough.
Okay. Oh, we got him. Yeah. I was about to say that Lazio is controlling the game much better.
Oh, Rui PAtricio opened his arms to take up as much space, but he ended up hitting
Yeah, the guy is all
Milinkovic
alone
Savic.
in the middle. Very
Yeah. Bad defense.
bad defense from. He got hit in the face.
The chin area, right?
Yeah, but he
Oh,
came out
man.
with open arms and he hit him in the face.
Wow. Wow.
He gave him a yellow card to
Rui PAtricio.
Rui
for that.
PAtricio.
Yeah, that was a
I was
clumsy.
about to say that Lazio was controlling the game for the first 10 minutes
For sure.
in the midfield, and they were very high. Roma was waiting for them at midfield, and there was a nice triangle that happened, and Milinkovic ran between the 2 defenders, and he headed the ball in. Now that's what I was talking about, the defending before.
Yeah.
Smalling.
Yeah.
You need somebody. You cannot have that big gap right in the middle.
They
It's
left
one
him
guy there, and you leave so much gap.
They
Somebody's
weren't-
going to run in.
They
the
weren't
midfield
marking
is
him
gonna
at
run.
all. Yeah, they left him
He
open.
comes from behind, so somebody has to pick up the space there because nobody plays man to man anymore. They're
Yeah.
all playing zone.
Zonal. Yeah.
So that zone there, you cannot leave it open. That's right in the center of the
Crazy.
area. If somebody moves out, there's 2 people in the middle. If somebody moves out of the center, the other guy has to stay in the center,
Mhm.
and that's basic.
Yeah. Now it looks like Roma are gonna have to. Oh, Lazio with another attack. Ooh. I mean, Lazio did have the better start, like Gaetano was saying for sure, but that goal came out of nowhere. That goal, Felipe Anderson with that assist to Milinkovic Savic, but that was poor defense from Roma overall, I think.
I don't know how he was. I don't know how the ref called this against Zaniolo with his eye.
The
And-
foul.
and That's baffling that Savic was left like that.
Yeah. That's a rookie mistake, leaving him like that.
Come on. I thought there would be such an issue in the middle of the pitch. However, I didn't imagine that Savic would be the guy, striking forward like that. He's a bull. Can't believe he's still at Lazio, to be honest.
He really loves Lazio though. I feel like he could have left the past few seasons and he ended up staying. But wow, Roma. Now it's Roma's turn to make something of this. Now I feel like the momentum's gonna be shifting in terms of Lazio gonna be pressing, maybe absorbing the pressure, while Roma are gonna be on attacking foot. Tammy is running 100 miles an hour over here. Zaniolo with the shoe. Zaniolo. Mkhitaryan sends it in for Karsdorp. And he sends it. Mkhitaryan gets it though. The play is not over. Cristante sends it in, but it goes out. Roma still has the ball. Yeah, now Roma really pushing over here. They really woke up, third gear over here.
Well, they have to do now. They're losing, they got to push.
Yeah, but it is only 13th minute,
I know.
So it's not like you have to go guns blazing, but
interesting movement there by Vigna, letting the defender get goal side on him.
And here we see the triangles that they form, all short passes.
Hey, we force a corner.
Okay.
Very good.
You put the pressure.
It's good to see Milinkovic Savic is back on his feet too.
There are a lot of touches, but see, look.
Come on, guys.
Where was Mancini?
Yeah, that was.
I got to see it again. But I think Mancini was at a position.
Roma get a corner. Veretout is taking it over here. Let's see what they could do.
4 in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Was it Cristante? Cristante sends it over. Cristante, another one, man. This guy's... I think Gaetano was saying it too before. He hasn't had a minute off. This guy's been playing 90 minutes consecutively. Yeah. I think one of the only players that played every single game.
See the goal again there?
Yeah.
Can I see that goal again?
Yeah.
I want to see which center back was out of position. I don't know if it was Mancini.
It should be.
Because
I'll let you know when
if one of the center back goes with the man, the other guy's got to stay.
I'm sure they didn't communicate well of what happened. I'll let you know when the goal's up.
Okay.
It should be up soon though. Ooh. Now Roma are playing much more aggressive in that defense now. Not letting Immobile touch the ball.
Zaniolo.
Zaniolo! Look at him.
Nice run on the right side.
Bad pass from Zaniolo. Great run, but bad pass. Lazio get the ball back.
Starting to wonder if Zaniolo would be more beneficial in Mkhitaryan's spot.
Why do you say that?
If he could cut through the pitch with that type of pace, rather than having to play more of like a silky style, using more of his... He runs with like an aggression about him, like a freight train almost, with his size. So I wonder if he could just create more space for his teammates on the outside, rather than trying to cut in and be this type of shifty player.
That's interesting. Huh. I mean, his regular position has been that right mid, right wing kind of role, right? But you're saying as like a trequartista kind of role, number 10 behind the striker, see if he can excel over there. I mean, I'm sure he has. I think he plays on the right wing because he does have that speed. So maybe that's why the coaches do prefer him there, because he makes those breaks, he makes those runs, and he can send in a nice ball in the box.
So Felipe Anderson put in another ball inside the area, and Immobile is running between the two center backs. So whoever is closest to Immobile, they got to pick him up, and then the other guy stays in the middle.
Good run. Oy.
Tommy saying Roma struggling to link up these passes. It does seem like I do feel like that is because Lazio have been pressing them pretty high and not giving them a lot of space and giving a lot of room for error for Roma. But as we all know, you can't do that 90 minutes. No. So I'm sure in the second half, as the legs get tired, we're gonna see a lot more chances like that and breakaways too.
Roma playing interesting too, not really pressuring
No.
the defensive midfield or the center backs.
No, they're waiting a midfield. They're waiting a midfield for Lazio
collapse
when they defend, and then they're gonna try to counterattack.
Gaetano, this is the goal, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Number 20. Mancini was out of
This is
position.
Mancini.
Oh,
Yeah, Mancini
Ooh.
was out of position. He
Ref doesn't blow the whistle
he
for
was sucked
Roma.
in, and the guy made a run behind him.
He didn't see him, right? He didn't see him coming. He missed
no,
him. Oh.
no.
Oh my God. Ex-Roma player Pedro gets the second goal on a counter attack.
Is he celebrating or
Wow,
not?
he is celebrating. Wow, this is crazy. 2-0 in a derby della Capitale. Lazio up 2-0. 19 minutes in, guys.
Had to be
Wow.
Pedro, didn't it?
Wait,
Wow.
they're checking something. Hold on.
Oh, they're checking out. Oh, yeah. As I was saying before, they didn't give the foul to Zaniolo.
Clear penalty. Excuse me. Pushes Zaniolo
Wow.
in the middle of his back.
This would be something if they take away the goal and give Roma a penalty over here. This would be pretty crazy.
Arbitro.
Gaetan, did you think that was a foul over there?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
guys, if they check VAR, we could see a big turn of events.
Pedro, of all people.
Wow.
Well, this is not final yet.
That's
Yeah,
got to
like-
be a penalty back
They
there.
might check.
That has to be. You cannot push into the back of a striker
I
like
think
that.
I think they're gonna check. Wow, that was a great finish. He put it right in the post, though.
Pedro said, "I'm 26 years old again."
Wow.
Freaking guy.
Do we think VAR is gonna be checked? Or?
Oh, that smile from Reina is like.
No, they're checking.
They are checking.
Nails on a
Guys, to be
chalkboard.
honest, it looked like a foul to me.
Uh-oh.
Wow, they gave the 2-0.
No.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
I am
that-
surprised.
yeah,
I am
that-
very surprised.
Yeah, that looked like a
That
foul
looked like
to
a
me.
stone cold penalty
Yeah.
to me, to be honest, Gaetano. He pushed him in the back. I mean,
Baffled.
wow. Roma have a mountain to climb now. They're down 2-0. None of us predicted Lazio to win this game. And right now they're up by 2 goals.
Lazio's
Wow,
playing.
I'm shocked.
Lazio's
pretty
playing
shocked.
well. And their midfielder showed up. They're having all the short passes. They're controlling the game. Roma is not putting any pressure. They're waiting for them in midfield.
Mourinho looks baffled. Wow.
But
But plenty of time regardless.
plenty of time, and this game
They
is
can
never.
eat
The
enough time for
derby,
3-4
the derby
goals.
is never over.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely enough. I mean, if you saw yesterday's game, Bologna scored 3 goals in a span of like 15 or 20 minutes. Incredible. But Verona ended up tying the game. But regardless, I think there was 5 goals in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. So, guys, it's not over. To say
I'd
the
like
least.
to hear the conversations from VAR with that one.
Yeah, right?
It is-
That was very strange. Hussein fouled him from the back.
If I had been
Zaniolo
a
to the back.
Lazio fan, I would be very surprised that this call stood and the PK wasn't given.
Dude, I think everyone's surprised. Whether you're a Roma or Lazio fan.
Um,
That is crazy.
I think Abraham is too isolated. You know, he's
He's not getting service right now.
He's a number 10.
And if he gets the ball, I mean, he's got 4 defenders he's got to go through. He needs a little bit more support.
But now the only thing, Roma play good on the attack, but the only thing is they play a little too attacking. Veretout and Cristante, they join in on the attack. So if they lose that ball, it's almost a counterattack every time. You know what I'm saying? They commit a little too many numbers.
And we said it
in
before
front.
before the game that defensively Roma was struggling, and we
Yeah.
mentioned the name Smalling. I think Roma needs the best Smalling, you know, because when he's on,
He's very good.
He's very good.
We need him
he's
back. From
One of the better defenders in Serie A
Yeah.
when he's playing.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like we're talking about. That's why Roma have been winning those games too, because they've been attacking, and maybe the lesser quality sides, like Wayne was saying, they didn't play any of the 7 sister teams. And now, you know, a tougher team like Lazio will punish you on that counterattack when teams, you know, smaller teams like Udinese or Salernitana or teams like that wouldn't have the quality to do that. So it's interesting to see what Mourinho is gonna go to now. He has like no choice. He's gonna have to go all out attack. I'm sure he's gonna be adding in more attackers in the second half if the score still remains like that. But let's see how the game amounts. I mean, if they get one goal, in the first half.
2-0 is a dangerous scoreline.
Exactly. If they make it 2-1 before halftime, that would be a big one. They just got to watch their defense. As we've seen, there's a lot of holes in this Roma defense. Wow. That's crazy, though. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I would like to see that replay again. I mean, it looked like it was
a penalty.
It was a foul.
I said it, too, while it was happening. I was like, wow. The
Yeah.
ref didn't give it to Roma. I was like, counterattack. Wow. Wow. Felipe Anderson causing trouble on that right back. Wow.
Very dangerous.
Ooh,
Oh,
foul from
that's a yellow
Lazio.
card.
Yellow. Yeah, tactical foul.
Yeah, Felipe Anderson.
He's a tricky
yeah,
player.
he goes through players.
He turned you inside out. Wow.
Yeah, these guys are on today, at least in the first half. But it's a long game. It's only 25 minutes.
Some people, Gurman said that was soft going down from Zaniolo for the foul. We got to see that. I'm sure they'll show that replay again. Some people saying some people saying that it should be a penalty.
I think his knee, the way that he pushed in is just, you're begging for a penalty call against you with that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take much in the rule book. It doesn't always have to be this blatant
Foul.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, Karsdorp sends one in, and it goes out for a corner.
Need a big game from Rick
Sarri's
today.
still taking notes.
Sarri's been riding for 25 minutes now, non-stop.
I wonder what he could be running, Gaetano. I wish I had a zoom in. Let's see. Oh, bad
Come
corner
on,
by
gotta do
Roma.
better than that.
Bad corner. $25 minutes in, guys.
I'm just imagining right now a gift shop owned by Maurizio Sarri, and what would he have? A cigarette,
A
his
notepad.
notebook, a little espresso set. He's very marketable. Gotta give it to Lazio for that.
That's funny. We got a funny graphic too. If Roma do decide
Don't
to win
forget
this
the
one.
pen.
Don't
And the
forget
pen.
the pen. Yeah. The glasses we said, right?
See, look,
Oh,
he's got.
Tammy. Yeah,
he's
Tammy's
got
by
4
himself.
defenders.
Yeah.
What is he
1, 2,
gonna
3,
do?
Tammy's
4.
way too isolated. He needs more help.
He needs to be helped.
Oh, what a
nice.
shot!
Nice shot.
Pepe Reina with the save.
He had to go back. But when Abraham gets the ball, he's got 4 defenders around him. So he's got to go back outside.
Good hit.
And Verito, nice shot.
Strong player.
Yeah.
I've always liked Veretout.
Yeah.
He's so solid.
Underrated, really. Roma did not pay a lot for him, but he's someone who definitely could have went to other big clubs as well.
For sure. Roma with another corner. Oh! Zaniolo hits it, but Pepe Reina saves it somehow.
Oh, my God.
I thought that was the goal for Roma.
I thought it was on the line. I think he saved it on the line. See?
Wow. Hits the post, hit Pepe Reina's boots, and Zaniolo couldn't get the... He couldn't toe it in.
He hit the post.
And Pepe Reina's foot.
Yeah.
And Zaniolo was an inch away from hitting it in, but not enough. Wayne, talk to us, man. Talk to us. What are you thinking?
I was cursing under my hands like this. I couldn't.
That was insane. I thought that was the 2-1 there. Wow.
It's just not going our way right now. But if you keep making it happen, you keep making scoring opportunities, the next one's going to go in.
Roma's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
So
We're there.
all they need is a goal to get back in this
It's
match.
true. I think that's the key right now. Is just
For
getting a goal
sure.
before the half.
And watch that defense, man.
Ooh.
And we do need Smalling to
He's
come
onto the
back to what he
curva.
was.
Yeah.
Not last
Oh,
season,
yeah.
but the one before. He
Right.
was injured a lot,
Right.
and
Oh,
Oh,
he
that
was
was-
incredible,
that was,
man.
really
he was definitely a
close.
top Serie A defender.
yeah, I can't imagine that he's happy. With how things are. He
Probably
knows.
not. Yeah. He knows he knows he's better than what's going on right now.
Yeah.
He hasn't been he hasn't been consistent.
Right.
And, you know, with injuries and stuff like that, obviously plays a big role.
Yeah.
But when he's on, man, he was incredible. Nothing went through him.
No.
Nothing went through him.
One-on-one,
He was
forget it.
so fun to watch. He was incredible.
Get a couple of these players through the years that come over from the Premier League and they just add a different dimension.
Oh, yeah.
Kolarov.
I
right?
mean, Inter, too, for... They had Moses that went there, right? They
Yeah.
had Ashley Young
Yeah.
that went there.
Moses,
We all know
forgot about-
Lukaku.
yeah.
Lazio is doing a good job at midfield. This guy showed up today. I mean, they have
They're
passing
clicking
the-
right now,
they-
right?
all short passes, triangles.
We're
in the
questioning
Yeah.
Lazio's midfield before this game started, and so
middle.
far,
because there were a couple of games they didn't show up.
yeah,
Derby. No rules.
yeah, you're right.
Come on, you got to do better than that. So who do we have in the bench for Roma that can make a difference?
I'll read it right now. They have
I
Borja Mayoral, which is
Mayoral
very
can
good
get in
Spanish
there.
striker. Shomurodov,
Shomurodov, I think he would be
Yeah,
the guy to
for
bring
sure.
in the second half.
Zalewski.
If it's 2-0, I will bring him out.
They
right.
have Carlos Perez too. Diawara,
Perez,
Darbo. They got players that can make a difference.
Who's
in-
the last
in
guy
front.
you said?
Diawara.
Della is a midfielder, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you need a four. You need the kid to come in first minute of the second half.
They have a
if it stays
few.
2-0, just bring him in. The guy, he makes things up, and I like him.
Mhm.
Yeah, Carlos Perez too. He's great also. I like him.
I
I
don't
like
He's
him.
been looking a lot better, a lot smarter, growing
Yeah.
with Mourinho, but wouldn't mind seeing Mayoral next to Abraham, supporting one another, more of like a traditional
Like a
setup.
Like a 4-4-2 almost.
Yeah,
That could be
and
good.
that's how they collapse. When Roma collapses, or they're either a 4-4-2 or they're a 4-6.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively, it's been a little disjointed.
El
but here we go,
Shaarawy.
maybe.
Vigna sends it in, and they get a corner. Yo, Roma's causing havoc in Lazio's box
We're
right
almost
now.
there. It's not even a half hour. I can't believe this game is not even just 30
It's
minutes.
insane. I know.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the
Oh,
last,
Luis
30 minutes.
Felipe turned inside out over there. Wow. Let's see. Avertu taking the corner. Short corner
Short
from
corner.
Roma.
Give it back. Give it back. Give
Zaniolo
it back.
has the ball. Sends it in.
Nobody
Not
in the
enough.
first post.
Lazio disciplined back there today.
Oh,
gotta say.
Veretout
No,
sends
do
a
not.
bad pass, and now Lazio on the counter. It's a 2v2,
Watch him,
3v2
Karsdorp.
right now. Felipe Anderson with the ball. He's waiting for support,
It's done.
and the counterattack's over.
Yeah.
And Roma won it back.
How do we rebuild now?
Yeah, good game. Good game so far. Good rhythm. Lots chances on both sides.
Lazio are looking comfortable on
entertaining
that
game.
counter, though. They're
Yeah.
happy to absorb the pressure.
Yeah, right now.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me neither. But we didn't expect 2-0 either,
No,
so
that's
everything
true.
changes.
Okay, now Lazio is.
Ooh, that's a foul.
Now Lazio is waiting
Mm.
at midfield, so no high pressure right now. Are they winning 2-0?
El Shaarawy fouled.
Who are you giving this ball to without Pellegrini there?
Ah, good question.
You give. Well, it's too far, right? Is it too far?
It might be too
Might
far.
be
I think they're
just.
gonna have to send it in
put
for.
it for Abraham. Give it to Abraham.
Zaniolo could take a couple
Yeah,
of
let me
long
see.
shots, no?
Yeah, with his
I
left.
don't know.
Yeah.
To rip
Where
it.
is it? Maybe 35.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
too
that's
far.
kind of far. That's kind of far.
Yeah.
Veretout over the ball.
Is he gonna try?
That'd be very.
Knowing
daring.
him, he might.
He's got a good foot.
He's hit. He's got a really good long range shot, but I think that's even too far for him. Get on side.
No,
It looks
no,
like he's gonna.
no,
di-
no,
it looks like
no.
a. Oh,
No,
ah,
come on.
Veretout.
What are you doing? The
Very
goalie was
bad.
way out.
Yeah, he could have shot it, right?
Yeah, the goalie was way out.
Yeah, Peperina was off his line.
What
And
happened?
Mancini fouled Acerbi. I poked his eye, it looked like.
Mancini's got to cool it a bit after. I know he's frustrated with the first goal.
No, for sure.
He's got to cool down before something silly happens.
Yeah, Roma set pieces from corners, and as we see in free kick, they haven't been up to par at all. They've been very poor.
No.
And they had a bunch of corners also, you know? This is the counterattack. Immobile sends it.
Yeah,
And
Matteo.
Pedro with a finish.
I could hear Bonetti just said it's great work from Immobile, and he's right. Immobile has had a quiet match so far. However,
He's doing that undercover work.
yeah,
Great assist.
there
Great
when you need
assist.
him.
Yeah.
It's good build-up. Just like how he played
what
at
a
the Euros.
Ball.
What are you doing?
Oh! Milinkovic Savic almost troubled over there. What do we think about his new mustache over there? He looks mysterious with that bad boy on.
I'm not a big
Looks like a
favor of the
detective.
stash. Yeah.
Looks like a 90s culture or something, right? Even more 70s culture.
Not my thing. The
So it's
bold
only
stash.
30 minutes.
Yeah, only 30. But we've been seeing a lot of chances. A great game so far. How
Cristante, Regista, not so bad.
oh, Karsdorp
What a pass.
has a ball.
Swing it now. Vina, let's get across today, my friend. Get down now.
Mkhitaryan sends it to Karsdorp.
Eh.
That's a good ball.
A lot of east,
Just enough.
east
Yeah,
to
yeah.
west. Too much
Karsdorp sends it
horizontal.
across. Gets cleared out.
They're suffering.
Yeah.
Lazio's got 9 guys back there with Ciro looking to start the counter, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't find the gap.
Wayne, we all know Spinazzola's going to be out till next couple of months. What do you think of Vina? Do you think he...
He's an accomplished player coming over from South America.
Oh.
Nice.
El Shaarawy outside the box. Shoots it. Deflection.
However,
Cristante Vina gets it?
he needs time to settle in. Serie A is one of the most difficult leagues in the world.
Especially defensively.
Yeah, so it's going to take a few more months, I would think, before you see the player he really is, where we can get
Okay.
an accurate.
He
feel
seems a
for
little
him.
timid too. He doesn't want to go up. He doesn't
Yeah.
as much as you think. Maybe because he's not 100% comfortable, like you're saying. Take
Right.
some time to get his feet wet.
But he's an accomplished player, and they didn't not invest in him. I think they paid something like 11 million euros. So this is someone they're planning for him to be there for a long time with that.
Yeah.
Matias. Okay, Karsdorp.
Uruguayan, I believe, right? Coming from Brazilian league.
Yeah.
Ooh.
With Palmeiras. And he won the Copa Libertadores.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
He's no slouch, that's for sure.
No.
So Wayne, who do you think Roma? Who on Roma do you think has to step up to really take this game? Any individual specifically, or you think has to be more of a tactical?
To me, it's starting to look tactical, actually.
Uh-huh.
I think, as Gaetano said, Abraham is way too isolated.
needs
So
more
getting
help there,
someone,
right?
to support him would be great.
Lazio's balls, sending these long balls in have been great. They've
It's
been
too
splitting
dangerous.
Roma's defense, though. Roma's got to be careful with that because it's been working.
I think Zaniolo has been good so far. He's just missing the last pass, but that should have been a penalty against him.
Yeah.
So he's making it work as much as he can. We're just not as balanced, and that's something for the past 2 weeks. As we keep playing tougher opponents, is something that becomes more apparent. Not nervous about it, however.
And Roma with another turnover. Lazio with attack. Milinkovic sends it in for Immobile. Immobile takes a shot. It's a side netting.
Should have been 3-0.
Oh my
God.
gosh! What
If he
a
goes,
counter
If
attack!
he goes to the far post, it's all open.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna
He
do.
went to the first post. I mean,
Did Mancini lose that ball?
I would
I
have
mean,
bet.
once
Wow.
again, the two guys in the middle.
Right now, Sarri's tactics are working brilliantly,
They
waiting
splitting
to
those two
absorb.
guys in the middle.
for Roma to
Mancini
mess
and
up.
Ibanez.
Yeah.
They
What was that?
they splitting those two guys
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
But look how Lazio are attack. Look how they're pressing right now. They have two guys right here. El Shaarawy doesn't have a lot of space to move. Look on top of Tammy Abraham, not letting him move. Oh, but look at the pressing the Lazio are doing. Not letting the Roma players breathe. Look, two players on top of El Shaarawy,
No space.
giving them no space to breathe, making it frustrating. And right now it's,
It almost looks as if Lazio has an extra player back there.
oh, wow,
Strong tackle.
very strong tackle.
Kazan.
Now Roma on the counter-attack. Zaniolo lose the ball. And Lazio get it back. I mean, what Lazio are doing right now, it's working. Not making it comfortable. And now Lazio have a break. Luis Felipe with the ball, who's been troubling all night. Sends it in. Is that Acerbi that went for the header? Wow, Acerbi won the ball and almost got a header at the end of it to score. Wow. Yeah.
Good link up by Abraham there to try to make something.
Yeah, he gave it to El Shaarawy, and he didn't have time to adjust because he could have had a nice shot from there. But
I'm so shocked that it's 2-0. This is insane. Roma have been having,
you know, in the derby, you never know.
Lapses of concentration.
Anything can happen. So far, the midfielder from Lazio has been working.
Oh, yeah. The press has been great.
What they do is they wait for them in midfield. They don't need to pressure. They're winning, so they wait for them. And once you wait for them in midfield, now the field is strong, so you only have less of space to play the ball because all of the Lazio players, they're in their own half. So between the sweep, the last man, and the center forward, now it's small. If you pressure high, I mean, I know that this guy is going to come up too, you might have a little bit more space to play. So see, everybody's in their own half. They got 4 in the back and 4 right outside the area.
El Shaarawy gets to the ball, keeps it in.
Oh, nice ball.
Oh, that
nice
was a big deflection. Goes out for a corner from Mkhitaryan.
Did Abraham get that? Did he hit Abraham?
I thought it was a Lazio defender here.
Let's see.
No. Oh, you might be right, Gaetano.
Yeah.
It looks like it hit Tammy.
Did he flick it out?
Oh, no, it hit Acerbi. Abraham lifted his foot so it doesn't hit him.
Okay.
Good
Smart.
block by Acerbi.
All right.
Veretout has to send in better crosses, though, for these corners.
Yes.
Oh, and Roma get it. Once I said they need a better delivery.
That's the one right
Okay.
before.
Ibanez gets on the score sheet, and Roma make it. They are now down 2-1, but they get that huge goal right before the half.
Big goal.
Huge goal.
Huge goal.
Wow.
And it comes to one of the two guys that were struggling.
Great
Excellent.
header.
It comes from one of the two players that were struggling in the back.
Oh, wow. Nothing Pellegrini could do about it. Great delivery. About time. Out of the 100 corners they had, Veretout finally sends a great ball in. And Ibanez makes no mistake.
Guys, this is
Game
a derby.
on.
Great game. 40 minutes.
3 goals.
End-to-end action.
This is great.
It doesn't come better than this. I mean, this is excellent.
Wow.
I can't imagine what the halftime talks are going to be between both teams.
Oh,
Few
man.
minutes.
There's going to be a few broken chairs.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
think so.
That's to say the least.
No, I mean, Lazio, they did a good job in the first half. Roma, they didn't do a good job defensively, but if the score stays 2-1, I mean, they...
Foul?
Marusic fouls.
They were able to get back into the game, which was very, very important. This goal is very, very important. It gives them a lot of
momentum, too.
And
motivation for this.
I liked Mourinho's reaction.
Yeah, trust. I mean, they feel confidence, you know, that they can score.
Yeah.
That they can score a goal. This play I never liked. I don't like this play.
Who? Ibanez?
No,
out
this
from the
play,
back.
this little, you're inside the area, you get the ball.
The play.
Too much error, too much room for
yeah,
mistakes.
you lose the ball there. It's a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tammy Abrahams. Oh, it's for a corner.
But
Great
now
little
it's-
move.
Okay, now.
If it does end 2-1 at the half, it's a much different atmosphere.
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
100%.
Instead of,
Yeah, of
heads
course.
in the hands, now it's let's go get it.
Of course.
For sure.
I mean, now you're back into the game.
And Lazio can't really defend
Now,
only with a 1-goal lead.
Now,
No.
until the last minute of the game, you have a chance to do
100%.
something.
And it's a tricky situation. Like I was saying, 2-0
Veretout sends
is
in another great ball.
really...
Gets cleared out.
dangerous scoreline.
For
And
sure.
Like you just said, Lazio can't afford to just sit back anymore
Yeah.
with that. What are you
Oh,
nice ball.
Roma!
Nice ball.
Ibanez again, or Viña?
Karsdorp. Oh, and bad ball from Karsdorp. He gets it back, though.
That was Ibanez, right?
Is that
right
3?
there.
Yeah,
No,
Ibanez.
Ibanez.
But yeah, if it was 2-0, we could definitely see Lazio defending in the second half a lot more. But now with Roma getting that vital goal, they can't be defending for 45 minutes.
That's a tough one to coach.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see what Mourinho is going to do, too, also. If he's going to make straight subs or he's going to wait a little bit.
I like
give
that
some time.
he goes, take it down a notch.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
calming because if you just keep this wide open, who knows what the score could end. But it's
That's
a more
true.
pragmatic approach.
You're right.
Cristante is regista. I gotta, bravo
Listen,
today.
Cristante to me can do it all
It's
in
crazy.
midfield. He knows how to defend. He defends well. He distributes the ball well. He can play in front of the defense.
He
can-
attacks well, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. He does, and I think that's why Mancini
And,
was part of the plans.
I met Cristante.
Really?
Yeah, he's the nicest guy you want to meet.
Really?
Nice.
The nicest guy.
Awesome.
Well-mannered, quiet.
Oh yeah, well-mannered, educated.
He seems like a quiet
Really?
guy. He does.
And he comes to me. He goes, Mr. Messina. I said, no, don't call me Mr. Messina. I said, my name is Gaetano. So he's one of the dirigente from Roma. Told them, Gaetano, when you go into the national team, a nice signed shirt for Gaetano. And he goes, sure, Mr. Messina. So no, Gaetano.
That's great.
I didn't know what to say when I came in today. I was like,
That's
Mr.
funny.
Messina?
So he promised me a signed shirt from the
Wow,
national
nice.
team.
Maybe if he scores a winner over here. Even. Well, Gaetano, you were telling us a story too. Ooh, Ibanez's goal. You were telling us a story how you were flying for the.
Yeah,
you gotta
so
tell us
I
that.
used to work for a Dutch company, and I lived in Amsterdam for 3 months. I was studying there, training, and on Sunday morning I used to take the plane, fly to Rome, watch the game, and go back.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's
And I used to-
great.
At that time, one of my favorite players was Falcao.
The Brazilian.
Yeah, the Brazilian. But I also went to watch Napoli against Lazio, and Maradona scored a goal in that game. So I was lucky enough to see
Oh, wow.
Maradona score.
Incredible.
But, I loved soccer. So whether it was Napoli, Maradona, Lazio at that time, they had also a nice team with Nedved was there. I mean, they had
That Simeone?
huh?
That Simeone at that time? Simeone.
No, I don't think Simeone was there. They had the Argentinian
Crespo?
One Sebastian Veron.
Oh,
Veron.
Veron.
They had Nedved, Veron. They had the team was unbelievable.
Wow.
And Napoli had Maradona, Carreca, Jordan.
Was
it was
Mihailovic there at the time too, or
Huh?
no? Mihailovic, was he there at the time?
No, Mihailovic
No.
was not there.
Who
Different
got the
era?
yellow just now? Is he giving that to
So
Cristante?
I on Sunday I would watch. I saw Roma, Fiorentina, one Sunday.
That's crazy.
See, I don't know. That's 50-50 to me. They're both going at it. Why do you...
It's a little harsh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta
with
let
you.
them play to a point, or you gotta call it at the first instance where one starts to, pull on
Pull
to
on
the
the
other.
shirt.
Oh.
Get into a battle.
Oh, Tammy
Come
thing.
on.
Tammy's good.
Good thing it's halftime. Get him
All right,
some rest.
that's it. Okay.
And that is halftime,
So,
guys. 2-1 Lazio
2-1
are up.
Lazio. We had 2-1, but not in that order.
Yeah.
Good, exciting game. A great game to watch. Exciting for the fans. 3 goals.
Wow. I mean, what are you guys thinking? Just this is changing, like we're saying, this
I mean-
changing up the scoreline already. What do you guys think? First of all, what should Sarri do in the second half? Let's go with that. Wayne, what do you think Sarri should do? I know you're a Roma fan, but if
Sarri
wanna,
should play balanced. He should play level as if it's 0-0, because if he plays as if he's got the advantage, this Roma's not going to stop. Mourinho's going to go all out for broke. So he's just buying time. If you want to just buy time and hope to stop the inevitable, good luck. I wouldn't take that approach. I think he's got to play it smart and balanced right now. And Mourinho, meanwhile, I know what he's going to do. He's going to go all out. He's going to go for the win. So
Lazio is not playing the high pressure game. They're waiting for them in midfield. Does Sarri in the second half go and pressure them up high, or it will still be waiting for them in midfield? So I like to see what happens and what Sarri is thinking, and I like to see what he wrote on the notes. So we'll figure it out now in the second half what he's going to do. As far as Roma is concerned, they are probably if it was 2-0, he would probably make a change right away. I don't know. Maybe he might be waiting 10 minutes to make a change and see how the game goes, and then bring in another forward and give Abraham a little bit more support up there. Play with two forwards up there so they maybe, because every time Abraham gets the ball, he's all alone and he's got to come back all the time because he's got 4 defenders in front of him. So maybe if he gets some support, the 2 guys, and then he's going to have 2 guys on the outside, and that's 4 players, it might be a little bit better. So very interesting to see how the coaches go into the second half. Let's hear what the comments.
Yeah. Let's see what they have to say. Wow, in other news, Arsenal is beating Spurs 3-0. Wow. And also some news that I did not bring up before. Gaetano, I'm not sure if you knew this, but Dybala and Morata are confirmed out versus Chelsea.
Yeah,
due to picked
what
up.
happened to Morata? What happened to Dybala? Is he seriously hurt?
So Allegri post-match, he said, certainly Morata and Dybala are gonna be out for Chelsea's match, because they look like they both picked up muscle injuries, which is pretty bad because against Chelsea it's gonna be extremely tough to play them, especially the form that Chelsea's been in lately. Even though they lost last game, I think. But yeah, because we know Europe's coming up this week. We have a few Serie A teams that are in it for that. But I also think this Roma, what this Roma is missing is there's a big gap is Pellegrini not being there.
Sure, of course.
Pellegrini, like you were saying,
he's been one of the best players.
that's what Pellegrini's probably arguably their most informed Roma player, and we can see without him being there, we see how isolated Tammy Abraham is.
And he scored some unbelievable goals.
Incredible
I mean,
goals.
he scored one goal that could be the goal of the one with the heel.
Oh yeah,
The goal of the year, and then he had another one from outside the area where he stopped and he put the ball over the goalie's head.
looped it over.
For Abraham, it's very, very important that support that he got from Pellegrini. But listen, he's not there. Just make the adjustment on the second half. Let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah, let's put up the volume. Guys, if you don't know already, we're watching this exclusively on Paramount Plus. Serie A, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Coppa Italia is on Paramount Plus. We got the link in the description for 7 days free. Definitely check it out. We're going to hear Marco's thoughts. We're going to hear Matteo Bonetti's thoughts, Mike Grella's thoughts, Ian Paul Joy's thoughts. So if you are in America, make sure to get it. The best around. Wow, 2-1. I did not expect 3 goals though, Gaetano, in the first half. I'm really shocked because a lot of people think, for the derby.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're hearing the comments right now. Hearing some post halftime thoughts.
We have 3 goals in the opening half, and Roma scoring that goal is really going to open things up. They started to build into the match better, and let's see if they can continue that in the second half.
Yeah, Lazio for me is the better team. I think pound for pound they have better players when the game is slow and Roma leaves them a lot of spaces. They're the better team and the more dangerous side. But that set piece at the end, like Lazio is missing that piece in the game to win. The best football doesn't always win, and they need to figure that piece out. These goals come on these quick counters that Roma are giving them.
Well, the atmosphere looks absolutely fantastic from Rome. It's been an action-packed 45 minutes so
Now that guy Ian is not there. He was there. Now they have this.
Yeah, they're
keep
taking
switching.
they're taking a break, I think, because the different segments. But wait, me and Gaetano were talking about Pellegrini. I think is a big gap that's missing over here. I feel like
Big loss.
a huge loss because we were talking about the isolation of Tammy Abraham and
Yeah.
stuff. So I think we can arguably say that Pellegrini's probably been Roma's best player
Yes.
this season.
Yes.
And missing someone like him, I mean, we could see the consequences in terms of the attack of how Roma have been attacking. Not as good as if Pellegrini was there,
Yeah, and
right?
we speak about that isolation. What Pellegrini gives you over Mkhitaryan is a little bit more physicality, a lot a bit more, and strength, and that balance between the midfield, which is what a trequartista should do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they should be active. They are not a third striker. So, and they're not a street true number 10. They're somewhere in between, so they have to work really hard. It's a physical position. So not having that, it's so apparent today. I thought that Mkhitaryan would have been a bit more active. However, I think we might be seeing a little bit of his endurance. It's just, and that's nothing against him. I think Mkhitaryan is an exceptional player. He's so talented, but something a little bit more utilitarian, a little bit more rugged,
Okay.
and spirited in the midfield is what Pellegrini offers.
Yeah, that
It's a
physical
bummer.
presence too. Mkhitaryan doesn't offer that like Pellegrini
No.
does. Pellegrini can hold that ball up. You know, he's strong. He can hold that ball up, wait for
And
attack.
we said
support.
the guy has been scoring unbelievable goals. I
Oh,
mean, the
yes.
goal that he scored could be the goal of the year, and then one that he put over the goalie's head
Yeah.
from outside the air. Wow, it's a
ridiculous.
fantastic.
His season for sure. It's been all about him. You know, Roma has needed someone to step up, and you know, people are thinking, oh, it's going to be Zaniolo or this and that. And like Mike said, he's the best player of the team so far this season, and it's still only September. However, you get the impression that this, as long as everyone stays healthy, that this is a theme with Mourinho's Roma.
There's been that now that you mentioned Zaniolo, there has been a lot of question marks in terms of Zaniolo, whether he was the same player or if he looks the same before his injury. And you know, it's still very early. Have you had any thoughts about this in terms of considering, he might not be the same, or he's not having the same chances or taking on opponents like he used to? Has that crept in the back of your mind a little bit, or you think it's only a few games in?
If I have felt that way, I think that thought is becoming a bit antiquated, that a young player cannot recover from an ACL tear and that they're done. I
Yeah.
think maybe 20, 15 years ago, like with Kaká, I think that was a really sad situation. But surgery and physical therapy in itself has come a long way in the past 5-7 years, where I truly believe that it's just going to be a matter of him playing consistently, regularly, building his confidence. A big game like this, if he was to get that goal, that penalty, and then score a penalty, it's game on. People start saying, oh, Zaniolo's back.
Yeah.
Look. It's the resurgence. He's back from his injury. So it's a completely different conversation. So I don't think that he won't become a great player or this is going to limit him. It's just going to take a little bit longer, and it's going to look a little bit different from the thought and scenario we may have imagined previous to his injury.
The way
What's
he's
that?
running, it looks like he's 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I
his
saw,
decision making is the
I
only
saw
difference,
him
I feel like.
running before. Wow, he was going all out. What he needs is the goal. You know, if you could get 1 or 2 goals, that would build a lot of confidence in him. And he is so close. He hit the post a couple of times.
Yeah.
He hit the
Yeah,
post
yeah.
in this game, and
Even
he was
last game too,
inches.
I
And
think.
the last game
Yeah.
he hit. So he's been, he needs that goal to bring some confidence.
Yeah. Let's see what the halftime analysts are saying right now.
Yeah, their sporting director before the match started said, "You'll see sarrismo, it'll come, but today winning is the only thing that matters." And I think that's what they need to do. They did a great job going 2-0 off. They need to be able to manage the lead. They started amazing, as Mike was saying, but then towards the end they let Roma go into the match. Their front three is very tricky, and they're doing great between Cristante, Pedro, and Chino Immobile. If he can get into the match, he had a couple of occasions. He, maybe doesn't have his shooting boots today, but I think the second half we need to see him put himself in that position to score a goal.
I think those stats were
Marco was basically saying how Lazio's director Tare was saying it's going to take some time for Sarri to show his philosophy, But for today's match, you know, it's they're going for the win. As you know, Roma are also how important this is for the city. Mm.
It's crazy, right? How much that helped out. It's insane.
Nice.
Non-stop. What a
Awesome.
nerve-wracking situation.
Crazy, man.
Just-
So they need to do that. I think that's very important for them. Service Tammy Abraham because we know he can get one opportunity and he can
Yeah.
score. But the midfielders and those attacking players need to do a better job at helping him out.
Yeah. Mark was
That's,
saying it well, saying they got a service. Like Gaetano was saying earlier too. Tammy Abraham was very isolated, and they gotta send in those crosses. They gotta help him out, send those passes to him, let him control. Because we all know Tammy Abraham,
Right.
he can score from
Right.
from a half a chance.
And what Marco said, which is I agree 100%, is that Pellegrini was the link between
The
the
mid and attack.
midfielder and the attacker and to Abraham, and that's missing. So they got to do a better job on that.
Oh, for sure. I'm excited to see the halftime. What changes they'll make in the halftime, or if they'll keep it the same. Do we want to jump and want to think about changing our predictions? I know Wayne, you said a
I
draw.
think I'm out. I think I was at 1-1.
Oh yeah,
Already
but
too late.
I'm
Maybe
saying for a
2-2.
draw.
I think
but-
2-2.
Well, it could be 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see that. I would be very happy with a 2-2 in this match.
I mean, Roma scoring 2 goals wouldn't be out of the question either. Because considering the first half, overall it was pretty poor and they managed to get a goal. But if they tighten that defense up a little bit, get that attack going a little bit more, and we know
Yeah.
they have the substitutes that they could bring in to change a game, this game could go either way. That game definitely put a huge lifeline for Roma.
Yeah, I wonder with the 5 substitutions that we have right now, if that could play a part into Roma's hand, who I think is a little bit deeper right now. We have
Than
a
Lazio,
full
yeah.
trident
For sure.
that we could put in with Perez on the right, Mayoral as the striker, and
Shomurodov.
Eldor on the left.
You can put him on the left too. Yeah, he's very versatile
It's a full rotation in the
too. You
trident.
said Perez also?
Yeah.
Oh, Perez. Too,
Carles is he's good.
Yeah. No, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Man, I wish they did those cams in the locker room to see the talks
Yeah.
of the coaches. That'd be incredible. That'd be a fan's dream, I think. Vincent said, I think we should try Darbo. I remember a while ago when you came over by the studio, me and Marco didn't really know a lot about Darbo, but you
Darbo
said some
is-
great things about him,
Darbo
right?
is the truth. It's unfortunate he's not getting so much time
Yeah.
under Mourinho, but he's a really good.
Talent.
And he, I think, is going to one day play for the Azzurri. I really do. I
Wow.
think he's becoming an Italian citizen.
He's gonna get naturalized, right?
Yeah. So he just is like, I don't know why we haven't seen him yet, because when I think of a Mourinho player, it's very much Darbo. He's a tough-nosed defensive midfielder. He can play the pass. He gets forward. He's really fast. So I have to imagine it's only a matter of time before we see him, not in this match, but in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of faith in him. So I think more than even someone like Diawara or VR in the pecking order, I have to imagine it's Darbo. But like Mourinho doesn't really rotate too much, so it's hard to say who's the 3rd, 4th, or 5th choice pivot.
That's true. We saw him last season a bunch, actually, towards the end of the season, too. Is he more comfortable, correct me if I'm wrong, in that G-Stock kind of position?
Yeah, he'll play right in front of the defense.
Right in front of the defense.
So-
Okay. Yeah, I seen the last time he was breaking up plays. He looked good, man.
Yeah.
He looked good.
And then there's Bove now, so another future 8 I think that Roma has, Eduardo Bove.
So the teams are walking in. I don't expect any changes
Yeah,
because of
too
the way
early,
the
right?
game to one.
Yeah.
But if the game stays like this, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, Mourinho is going to have to make some changes.
Yeah. Well said. And I think Roma's definitely going to have to fix that defense up. The communications got to increase.
Yeah,
The aggressiveness
they
gotta
need, they
increase.
need to do a better job. The 2 guys in the back, even in the second goal,
Yeah.
The first goal definitely, but then even in the second goal,
And Immobile too. Immobile almost got a third.
they were
Yeah.
not.
Could've
They're
been
sloppy
3-0.
passes.
They were not in sync in the second goal.
Yeah,
the two
you're right.
center backs.
Well said. And second half is about to go underway. El Shaarawy is already saying something to the ref.
You see those young guys on the bench.
Second half underway, guys.
A lot of whistles.
Oh yeah.
It's coming from Roma's
Let's
fans.
see. Let's see who's gonna have the more energetic second half star. Wait, I don't think we got. Ooh, Zaniolo with that run on the right side.
Yeah.
Pedro
Can't-
gets it back. Oh,
No.
Pedro with an incredible.
Yeah, you can't lose the ball.
fake.
So
Jeez.
Zaniolo, you can't lose the ball there.
Yeah. Wayne, I was gonna say I don't think we got your opinion on this, but we all know it's a 5 substitution rule, and temporarily we thought it was only gonna be temporarily, but they ended up making
Yeah,
it permanent.
keeping
Are you
it.
a fan of this, or you think it should go back to 3? Is 5 too much? Because at the end of the day, that's like half your squad that you can sub
I
out.
wonder if they should set a climate standard. If it's humidity is this percentage, and there's a degree and a dew point, and all these technical meteorological terms.
Yeah.
If that would be something which would be more important, because otherwise you're just allowing the wealthier teams
To make a
use
bigger
their
impact.
roster,
Yeah.
their squad. So it's to keep it permanently
It
just
hurt
for
the smaller teams. You're saying?
yeah, if it's 65 degrees out Fahrenheit, right? What's the point of 5 subs? I don't know. These guys are well oiled. However, there
Yeah.
are more tournaments than there's ever been. We even have almost half the teams in the league playing in Europe with the Conference League now. So
Uh-huh.
they're
Oh, Zaniolo, another bad decision. Two bad decision in a row. He had the guy on the right. It was all
Yeah,
alone.
all alone.
Leave the ball. I have no problem with the 5 substitution. Yeah, they play every 3 days. Some of
Yeah.
these teams, so it's tough. My only issue with the 3 substitution is they're wasting time. And that time should be recuperated at the end of the game. And sometimes I see, you're talking about 3 substitutions from one side and 3 substitutions
Yeah.
from the other. That's 6 times that you stop the clock, and then you give 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's not enough.
At
At least make it up in the extra in the added
Yeah.
time.
But why? I don't understand. Why can't you just stop the clock when they make a substitution? Just stop the clock,
Yeah.
and then the guy could take all the time.
yeah.
I see the referee pushing the guy, the referee telling the guy, okay, go out from the other side, and then the guy is walking, and then he gets, it's a waste of, just stop the clock.
But guy,
and let them,
Yeah.
when the substitution is, this is a yellow
You
card.
got a yellow.
But Gaetano, you're saying that you don't see any other things in terms of what if Juventus plays Salernitana? You can bring in Kulusevski in, you can bring in players of high caliber from your bench, while Salernitana is not going to have a deep enough bench to to trouble that. Don't you think it affects the smaller teams in a negative way, and giving the bigger teams more of an advantage? Or no?
But you also, I understand that they have.
Oh!
Wow. Was he offside? He might have been offside.
Immobile hits it wide, but maybe it was offsides. Hits it wide. Oh, they don't show it. Oh, I think he was good.
No, he was not offside.
He was onside. Immobile scuffs it too
nice
wide.
shot by Immobile.
Speechless.
Yeah, no, he was not offside.
Wow, that could have been.
And again, Milinkovic with the header.
He's everywhere today, huh?
Man,
Too
this
much to
guy
handle.
woke up today.
He's looking for that move to Manchester City. No, come on.
Whoa.
Good tackle,
Great
Mancini.
tackle by Mancini.
Turn. Okay,
And
Mickey.
Roma on the counter.
He's got 2 players on his right there. Got to use them eventually. And there we go.
El Shaarawy sends it to Tammy. Tammy gets it right by the corner flag. Whose side versus Tammy? Ooh! But see, look, 3 players on Tammy. They're not
What is he
letting the
gonna do?
Roma players breathe.
What is he
over
gonna
it.
do?
Oh,
And he
but
got
Tammy
it.
still gets it somehow. Veretout has the ball, sends it in.
What are you doing?
Zaniolo sends it to Vigna.
Made it happen. I'll give him.
Yeah, I know. I did
lose
not
it.
see that. And a cross in, Zaniolo hits it. Is that a corner?
I think it's a corner. It's got to be. Yes.
Wow. Some people saying in the comments that Zaniolo's got to pass the ball more.
He's
They're
got to
saying
what?
He's got to pass the ball more. Saying he takes
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
man too much and
Yeah,
they're
the
not
last
passing it
2
along.
times he made a bad decision.
Instead
He
of
had-
letting it go.
He had 2 guys on, and he tried to dribble both of them. He lost the ball.
And Zaniolo is taking the corner. We know.
I never saw his 4-leaf clover tattoo on his right.
Oh, does he have it? I
Tricep.
didn't see it.
Says 23.
A lot of
his
time
number.
for, when he's injured, right? You get bored.
Yeah. A lot of FIFA
He's been
and
very
tattoos.
unfortunate. But he's still a great player.
Let's see.
Zaniolo sends one into the corner. Oh! Wow. Mancini, bad touch, goes out for a goal kick.
Oh, Mancini had it on his head, and he hit it with his shoulder. The ball went
Oh, it
out.
was Veretout. It was Veretout.
Yeah, he knows. He knows that he had the ball in his head, right in the middle of
yeah.
the.
He
def-
knows the
defense.
opportunity that he
yeah,
missed.
he had a very good opportunity, and he.
Gaetano, we have a question from Eurochance. He said, Gaetano, what's the best derby in Italy? Rome derby, Milan derby, or any other derby that comes to mind? You personally.
I mean, they said this is the one of the best games in Europe, Lazio Roma. I mean, but how can you go wrong? Inter Milan and Sampdoria Genoa. That's another great.
Yeah, Derby della Lanterna is incredible.
Yeah, that's another great.
The
So,
tifo's great.
we have some good ones.
So a tie for you, right?
Yeah, I think it's between this one and the Milano, Roma Milano.
Who would you guys say
Cristante.
has had the better start of the second half?
Split so far.
It's kind of
Good.
back and forth, right?
Yeah, good scoring, one apiece as far as scoring opportunities. Absolute foul. Thank you, ref. Yeah, hits Mkhitaryan back of the head.
Wow.
Easy to concuss somebody like that.
Yeah, that
Happened
was
to me.
very dangerous. Yeah, Pellegrini is out. Ooh,
Red.
wow.
We got to show some. If that's a red for Pellegrini against Udine.
That's true. Even though I would never give that red to Pellegrini. That second yellow, that was not a second yellow for Pellegrini, by the way. I would never give that a million
But
years.
did they give the yellow on this?
They're checking.
And that was I saw the one on Pellegrini. That this is definitely a yellow.
Worse than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not how you're supposed to jump. You don't jump with your arms out
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You jump up and through the ball. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, elbowed Mkhitaryan. Lucas Leiva elbowed Mkhitaryan right there, going up for the ball. That was a bit careless too.
Yeah.
Just letting his arms fly out like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. That's the issue because it flies out.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a yellow.
Haneen's been saying, Wayne, I'm sure you know this better than us, the contract extension for Pellegrini.
It's coming. I think Mourinho said he's confident
You're-
that it's going to happen.
You're confident too in terms of you think he'll stay, right?
He's a homeboy.
Okay, good. You're on the same page as me. I think he really loves Roma.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Milinkovic Savic hits it out for a corner, not taking
No.
any chances.
Nice. This guy is everywhere.
He
today.
is, right? He's
Man.
on today. He is on.
Defensively and offensively.
Yeah. And gray mustache, right, Gaetano?
Zaniolo.
Oh! Whoa! Was that Ibanez?
That was a bullet.
Ibanez, wow. I thought that was in. Ibanez almost scored his. It looked like he almost scored
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Wow. Boof. Yeah, it looked wide. It was very wide. But from the angle we are, everything looks
Yeah.
like a goal. Tell me not, though.
Yeah.
And then when you see the second angle, it's 50
No,
feet away.
That's a bullet, too.
Yeah.
It seems like they're targeting the near post on the corners, Roma.
Because they know
after they've-
Pepe Reina isn't the best at
Yeah.
reaching those.
High pressure from Roma now,
Ooh.
and they win the ball, but they lost it. Yeah, they win it, they lost it in the midfield. It's a battle in the midfield.
10 minutes in, guys.
10 minutes in, and Sarri is taking maybe more notes. He's got to decide now what he's going to do.
He's running out of paper.
Yeah.
He's going to start writing on his arm soon.
Do I put an offensive player now, take out, and try to go forward, or he's not one to put a defensive player, so.
Wow.
So Lazio, we've seen Lazio, yes, high pressure. They're not waiting for them in midfield. They put a little bit of a pressure now. Let's see what they do now. Yeah, a little bit more pressure than the end of the second half when everybody was waiting at midfield.
Tough moment there trying to get out of their own half.
Oh, yeah.
And,
They clogged it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roma. It's three-quarter pressure. It's not very high pressure, but they...
Yeah. Wayne, we actually got a question from you from Ioannis. Greek name. Ioannis. Wayne, do you think there's a benefit in Mourinho trying a 3-5-2? Before you go, I think it is interesting because Roma do have 3 quality center backs that they can implement there, but we've never really seen Mourinho try that formation, and it is a very demanding formation in terms of you need 2 wing backs that could do a lot. And if you never tried it, this takes, you could say, years to perfect almost, right?
Yeah, I don't know Mourinho to have used that either at Porto or Chelsea. Wherever he's gone, in Inter, he played more of a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, Real. So that wouldn't be typical. I understand where you're coming from, and we've seen under Fonseca the 3-5-2. However, like Mike said, that's a complicated...
Ooh, Zaniolo, man! Bad
Missed
pass,
the-
though.
missed the last
Zaniolo
ball.
does so well. Then
the last 3
his
passes.
decision,
Yeah, the
his
last
decision
the
making
last
lets him
pass
down.
of
And now
Zaniolo
Lazio have a huge
has
opportunity
been a
here.
disaster.
Great tackle.
Good tackle.
Great tackle from Ibanez.
And to go back on that question, I think we're already seeing a team that's transitioning from the old 3-5-2 into one that's purely Mourinho's method.
Tactics, yeah.
Yeah, so at this point, it would kind of be like going backwards. I think it's just going to take time. There's not going to be a quick fix. We have problems in Rome that have been going on for years while we haven't won trophies, right? And
Yeah.
this is just the very start of just changing the way that we play, our mentality, our approach, the professionalism, the players involved, the long-term aspects of the project. So, great ball by Mickey.
Mkhitaryan, great ball. Zaniolo cuts in, shoots, and goes. Gets cleared. And Lazio to have the counter. So, no goal from you, Wayne?
I
in
don't
terms of
think
that?
so. I think it's more about finding Mourinho's perfect midfielder who can
Okay.
accompany either Cristante or Veretout.
Veretout, yeah. Do you think Roma have that player currently, or you think they're gonna have to find someone?
I think that's a winter.
That's a winter transfer,
yeah.
right?
I think it was supposed to be Xhaka. In a way, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't.
Yeah, I really thought he was
What
gonna
was that?
sign.
Yeah.
He was gonna close. Yeah, Roma lose the ball again, and Lazio with
Yeah.
another counter. Do you like this 4-2-3-1 though, Wayne? By the way, or
I do.
you're like
Yeah.
half and half on that?
I think it's one that fits the players. Now, with Spinazzola, it's going to be a question of if he can adapt easily to that, but I think he will. And I think it works well with Tammy. And then with Eldor acting as this left wing, but also kind of like a second forward, and as well as Zaniolo, that is, it's a good mix. And it's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like playing that way. I like when we line up that way. So it's... I
Ioannis
think
actually
it's fair.
responded back. He was saying, "Thanks for answering my question." He said he thinks that because they're lacking midfield presence, and he thinks
Yeah.
the 2 strikers will benefit Tammy, which I think is a great shout. You were talking about the 4-4-2 before, playing 2
Yeah.
strikers. I think of playing a big striker like Tammy and having maybe someone a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And Tammy could hold the ball and feed it to that kind of player.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be something for Mourinho. But then again, Mourinho is kind of rigid with how he plays. So
Yeah.
it's not so easy to be changing up his formation and tactics like that. But definitely something...
And, you know, these
Talk about.
formations, they're so precise, and the movements are
yeah.
so detailed that takes, as you said before, like
much
years to
time.
perfect, or months or however.
Sarri's making some of the changes. Let's see what
who's coming in?
Lucas is coming out.
For
Leiva.
Cataldi. Lucas Leiva and Cataldi
coming
is
in.
coming in.
Cata-
Cataldi actually started last game. But not
Cataldi's
a midfielder. He's,
basically the same.
he's a similar kind. He's I would say he's like a center
Is
midfielder.
a more defensive Cataldi or more offensive?
No, I think he's.
Like a midfielder.
I would play him a little bit. Leiva's more of like a regista kind. He plays a little bit more deeper. Cataldi's, I would say him as a center midfielder.
Okay.
But he could
So
definitely play
nothing changes.
interchangeable. Yeah,
nothing
not much
changes.
changes.
Yeah. Now.
30 minutes.
Apparently Mourinho got booked.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he
didn't
did?
see that. Yeah.
Mourinho needs to make a move in the next 5 minutes
Who would you put in, Gaetano?
if he wants to.
You know who
I
they have on
think-
the bench.
I
You want me to
think
repeat it?
they have, there's a lack of energy now. Let's see what happened. Oh,
Well, let's
somebody
see it.
came out.
Oh, look, Mourinho over here. I think he was saying something. I mean, under 30 minutes of regular time left. Wayne, how are you feeling overall? What do you think Roma have to do to get back in this match or get that goal?
we need
Give it,
Zaniolo
give
to
it.
make
And
this
now we
final
need
ball.
Zaniolo.
Give
Pass
it.
the ball, Zaniolo!
Yeah, too late.
Too late and a
He's
bad pass.
His passing is atrocious.
Yeah, his decision
of
making
Zaniolo.
today hasn't
He
been
had
good.
the first time he could give a nice, and he waited, and then when he gave it,
If he sent a nice ball there, he could have got
Yeah,
a shot
yeah,
on
yeah.
target.
yeah.
That's what's killing us. It's the
That's
final
not
ball
I
right
would,
now.
I would take him out.
Oh, Gaetano's not messing around.
Yeah, no, take him
over here. Wayne, take him out or keep him in?
I don't like what he
I
has
have to
done.
really
and,
think about this.
Really?
yeah,
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
not
like
being-
what he has
Ooh,
done.
Lazio with the
Look
at-
counter.
look at this,
Immobile
look at
in the
this.
box.
Look at
Immobile.
this.
Oh, Immobile with the fake.
Oh my
Immobile
God.
sends to Felipe
Oh my God.
Anderson. And
Terrible.
Felipe Anderson
Mourinho.
scores. Oh,
I was surprised. I really was surprised that Immobile didn't take that shot because he was
wow.
he had the shot, but he unselfishly he gave it to
Felipe Anderson.
Felipe Anderson, which we said at the beginning of the game. Sorry, things. And again, bad job.
Sorry, taking notes.
Sarri still. He didn't even see the goal. He was riding.
He didn't pick his head up, Gaetano.
Bad job by Mourinho because
Wow, that was
Zaniolo. I mean, he loses again the ball. He's losing. What
man.
is he waiting for? And here, yeah, right here, I thought he was gonna now take a shot, but he did the right thing.
Guys, say what you want about Immobile. He's not scoring, but he got 2 assists. He's been quiet, but he's been hustling.
Yeah.
And he got 2 incredible that
Good
comeback from
job.
him, incredible run from him.
Good job by Lazio
But poor from Roma
On
in
the,
terms of turnovers.
on the counter attack.
Wow.
Very very poor defense.
Bad by Roma.
Yeah, by Roma.
But they're losing the ball so cheap, Gaetano.
Yeah,
If they're
yeah.
not losing these balls, Lazio's
Yeah.
not going to be scoring these.
yeah.
So that's what it comes to.
Yeah, but El
Crazy.
Shaarawy, Zaniolo, they should have been out.
Shomurodov
Yeah,
is coming
Shomurodov.
on for El Shaarawy.
Yeah, now he should have made that move on the 2-1. He should have made that move.
But these
When
stupid
you get
mistakes.
to the 60th minute and you 2-1, you need to make a move. You don't wait for 3-1.
No. Now it's
And my move would have been either El Shaarawy or Zaniolo.
I
That's
think-
who I would have taken out.
I think Gaetano predicted that with the amount of final passes that Zaniolo missed. Eventually, it bites you. And
Yeah.
now we're down 3-1.
But these sloppy passes,
It's too much.
it's just regular passes that, it's a regular pass. And
Yeah.
if you mess those up, you get a whole
Come on.
counterattack. And
Yeah.
like we were saying, how Roma play, they play very attacking. So if they lose the ball, all these
But,
these turnovers are counterattacks for Lazio.
But definitely, Mourinho has to he has to look at the defense.
Yeah, it's
The
not
defense
good.
is
They really got to get
terrible,
Smalling back.
terrible.
They need Smalling back.
2 goals where we are our own worst
Yeah.
enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Now Roma are really, really attacking over. They need a goal. 25 minutes of regular time. Still plenty of time for 2 goals, to be honest.
Very too nice, nice tackle in the midfield. They won the ball. Guys, this game is not over. Huh?
No, no,
Don't
definitely
think it's
not.
over. Yeah, because it's 3-1.
Only 65th.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
It's almost 30 minutes left in this game, so.
And I think with how open it's becoming, there's going to be at least another
yeah.
goal.
Oh, for sure. I'm thinking 2 more goals left. I don't know from who, but I still see.
This is not a foul. Come on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Immobile fouled Vera too there.
Luis Alberto was holding his leg. I saw it. Is he coming out?
Yeah, Luis Alberto.
Yeah, I saw him holding his leg. When he made that tackle, he was holding his hamstring. He might be out.
Akpro coming in for Luis Alberto.
Akpro.
Akpro.
Where does he come from?
He actually has a great story. We made a post about it last season, man. I forgot about it. It was so good. I gotta find it.
Where is he from? West Africa?
I'll tell you. He is Ivorian.
Ivorian, West Africa.
Yeah. You could tell, guys.
Oh!
Oh, Zaniolo
Hey!
with the shot.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh, penalty!
Penalty for Roma! Oh boy!
we said
Zaniolo gets fouled
We
inside
said
the
this
box,
game is
and
not
over.
he wants the
His
fans
game
right now.
is not over.
Finally,
Oh,
ref.
This is far from over, guys. This is far from over.
Second one against him. Like we were saying, you just had to keep on doing it.
Let's see. Let's see.
He had to work himself. Zaniolo
Did
had.
he get? Was there
Let's
contact?
see
Let's
what
see.
happened there.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it looks like before he hit the ball, he hit
Akpo got him in the back.
I don't know about this one.
It wasn't an intentional thing, but he went to strike the ball and he
It
hit
caught him.
Akpro's
I gotta see that
foot.
again.
That's what
I'm
it
not
looked like.
sure about it. I got to see it again.
So now he has to have proof that it absolutely,
There was-
without a doubt, was
right.
not.
That, yeah, if
in order
they,
to
yeah,
overturn
yeah,
it.
right.
overturn
If the referee called it, now it's got to be a clear and evident that it was not
decision to overturn.
uh,
But it
to
looked like
overturn.
Zaniolo, Akpro didn't do anything, but
Let me see. I
Zaniolo
gotta see it
clipped him
again.
on the way. Clipped him when he went to shoot. Look, I believe his boot caught
The
him.
way that Zaniolo appealed to me made me believe that it was natural.
that there was some kind of
Yeah.
contact there. I didn't see the contact, so
I think I saw it.
I need to see it
I
again.
think
You
I
saw it?
But I think it was Zaniolo
if there
shooting
was
the ball.
if there was contact, there is a penalty. I didn't see the contact.
I
so-
really hope this stands for Zaniolo's sake, because that would mean that he worked himself out of an otherwise not so great game.
Yeah,
Although
no.
he should have gotten that penalty in the first half.
Who's gonna be taking? Veretout is usually the man for these.
Yeah,
right?
I think. Yeah.
I would
I
give it
think.
to
I think they're going to
Nicola.
allow it because it's like
it's
like
hard to
Wayne was
overturn.
saying, it's got to be a clear and evident, and it's
It's
very
Veretout.
difficult to see a clear and evident on that.
Oh yeah,
Come on,
69th minute, guys. Veretout steps over for the confirmed penalty for Roma. Will he make it 3-2? Oh, and he scores! Veretout makes it 3-2, and this derby is not over yet. Wayne, what do you
Ice-
think?
the
How you
Iceman.
feeling?
We got 20 minutes.
Veretout is so good
We
on the
got
spot.
25 minutes of an exciting
Action right here.
You've never seen a Frenchman so cold.
Oh,
The Iceman.
boy. The ice. Look at this. Perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Peperena could not
Nerve.
do anything
Yeah,
about
you
that.
can't stop that. You see, once you go and
Boom.
you kick it hard, even if the goalkeeper guesses, I hate when they go so slow, bam, bam,
Like Jorginho,
bam,
you
bam,
mean?
and then they hit it so
The
slow.
worst.
Come on.
The worst.
Yeah. Pogba does that
that's-
too, I think.
Yeah, that's
Good
the way
work.
you got to hit the penalty.
Great attitude, great spirit.
Wow.
Still trying to do something here, Roma. You know,
This
if
is
you went down
crazy.
3-1 and the Lazio scores makes it 4-1, that's bad. That's bad for the rest of, the foreseeable and near whatever future.
Oh,
But now We're showing some spirit. If we can get this to 3-3,
Ooh,
it'll be tremendous.
I could see
would
it.
never-
Right now, Roma are foaming from the mouth trying
Yeah.
to get that equalizer right
They're
now.
hungry.
They are 20 minutes, plenty of time, and they only made one sub. Let's not forget to say. There's
Yeah,
still plenty
Elber.
of players on the bench that they could bring on.
Sarri's finally
Sarri-
up.
Sarri's not
Yeah.
he's not taking notes anymore. He's screaming at his players now. He's like, okay, no more notes.
Yeah, he finally decided to get up and get into the game.
The caffeine hit.
Oh yeah. I guess good thing Gaetano Zaniolo
On
didn't
his
get taken
back.
off, right? He won that penalty.
Yeah. No, he's working very hard. It's just the decision making.
Mkhitaryan in the box. Oh snap! That was close. That was close. Mkhitaryan sends it, just hits the side netting. Peperina had it covered though. It looked like, right?
I think so.
Nice little solo run though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was. From that camera angle, man, everything looks like it's in. Oh man.
I see a possible 3-3 on this.
Rocco, we were watching on Paramount Plus. If you are in the U.S., definitely check it out. Link in the description for everyone that's asking. Gaetano, what'd you say?
I see a 3-3.
3-3.
Yeah.
Do you see a goal scorer?
Yeah.
Who do you see?
No, I see a goal coming. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give us more details to your thought.
So far, I see this match as a really great representation of Italian football.
Oh, absolutely. Fighting, coming back,
Everything.
counterattacks,
Two charismatic managers.
Oh, yeah.
Both going for it.
passion. Wayne, what would you do if Roma come back and win this? Would you do a backflip on the stream or no?
Yeah. I think I'll sprain something. My neck. I think I'll be able to sleep without too much anxiety. You know, because it's you lose the derby and then it's just like
Oh yeah.
you know you're gonna have a bad week. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Every Roma fan knows it's not gonna be good for us if we don't get a point here. So I need this for not just the city of Rome, but for
For your
My
health,
well-being.
right?
yes.
For your well-being. That's good. We definitely got to see a replay on that penalty because a lot of people in the comments too have been asking if there was contact, if he dove.
Yeah.
But they definitely checked VAR to make sure. So there's
Yeah.
just some clarity on that
Right.
sense.
And to me, you know what? They missed one in the first half, and then Lazio scored
That's
off
true.
of that.
That's
So
true. Makes up for it, I guess you can say in a way.
I don't like the idea of a make-up call,
Yeah.
but as far as karma goes, I'll take it. Yeah.
Especially against your
Yeah.
rivals, right?
Oh, Zan.
Ooh, Zaniolo.
Zaniolo, feeling
Zaniolo!
it. He's feeling it.
Oh, what a shot, Zaniolo! Goes out for a corner.
Wow.
Incredible shot, Zaniolo. Nicolo
What a
Zaniolo
shot.
almost equalized in the 73rd minute. Wow.
Ruthless.
Peperina, great save.
Oh man.
Wow.
This Reina must have strong hands because that was a hard shot.
His hand turned to jelly. You saw
Yeah,
that?
yeah. What a shot.
Ooh.
Another?
No, I think it was wow. Ibanez
Ibanez
knows
again.
where to stand for these
Yeah.
for these corners. Wow.
That
Great
was a
little
move.
move.
Yeah.
Zaniolo woke up,
what
man.
A shot. Okay, don't substitute, Daniel.
Keep him on, right?
Yeah.
He's playing pure rage right
oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. If you don't have strong hands there, the ball goes through. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A little pressure. A little pressure there.
I think that was a shot from Atalanta yesterday where
Ooh,
Piccoli-
Immobile.
Ay,
Yo, Immobile's been causing some problems. Hasn't been on the score sheet, but causing a lot of problems. Getting 2 assists, too. Ooh, Karsdorp getting him mad at Immobile, telling him to get up.
yeah, he's right.
He's right.
Tough.
Oh, look, the VAR checking for Zaniolo's penalty. See, I think that's where it is.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
foot
yeah.
gets stuck on
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Akbakros,
Okay.
which I
Okay.
was saying before, too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll call that a bad
So-
substitution by Sarri.
Greece actually got the same call. Samaras got a penalty against Ivory Coast in the World Cup. It's the same. It's the same way. Samaras went to shoot, and one of the players on the way got clipped. But it is a little harsh because it's not like he meant to foul him or anything. But that's how it is.
Francesco and I were having a conversation a couple weeks ago, and who came up in conversation? Fatsidis, he played for Genoa. Fatsidis.
Oh, Fetfadzidis.
Yeah,
Fetfadzidis. Yeah. The winger.
The Greek Messi.
I forgot about him. Yeah, he was dubbed the Greek Messi because he was short, he was quick. He didn't fulfill his potential though.
No.
Fetfadzidis. Yeah.
Cliff,
Forgot about that
one
guy.
up.
Wow. I haven't heard his name in years, to be honest with you.
Who's our best Greek player in the league right now? Are there many?
In the Serie A?
What is his? Yeah, I don't know if there's too many right now.
Go Zaniolo. Give it to Zaniolo.
Oh boy. Not that
Taxidis,
many.
where is he?
No, Taxidis,
Gone
he
somewhere.
went in the Middle East. There's not too many, to be honest with you. I'd probably say, ooh. Wow, Zaniolo's making them dance.
Yeah.
I think there's only 3 or 4 Greek players now. Not too many.
Oh, Maradona.
Crossed into the area and gave it to Mickey. He had a volley, but he missed it.
I'd probably say our most consistent is Nicolau from Spezia.
I think that.
But there's a few other
Zaniolo
ones.
is out.
But there haven't been really consistent starters like Kyriakopoulos or Liko Yanis that
I
play in
think he's out.
Cagliari
I don't
and
know.
Sassuolo. And Manolas has been inconsistent too for Napoli. So, oh boy, great penalty. He rarely misses those, Wayne, right?
The Iceman. Yeah, I mean, Manolas at this point looks like he might.
He's
be
been
the
losing a
first-
spot to Rahmani, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been
Yeah.
looking good. But it's still early.
Something happened to Zaniolo.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
he's-
Zaniolo is getting off. Hopefully he's not injured.
Maybe Perez.
Yeah.
No, he's got to be injured. Something happened. So
Hopefully it's a
So
precaution. is
Mourinho
what I
should have
mean.
listened to me and take him out before.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, boy.
no,
Hopefully nothing
he's
serious.
definitely hurt. He went and sit down on the field. He wouldn't have come out of this game if he's not hurt.
Hamstring, maybe.
This guy Perez, I don't know. I don't like. I don't
No,
like him
I
now.
feel like you could do
I
something.
don't know.
I feel like he would be a really exceptional futsal player. He plays with the ball very close to his feet. A little quick, short passes. Really like almost an Iniesta type mold that plays on the wing. Of course, I'm not comparing the
Interesting.
quality of the two.
So
but
tight
just his
dribbling. you mean.
Tight, yes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's still playing with one forward, Mourinho. I mean,
Yeah.
These last 15 minutes are going to be nuts.
Oh yeah. Wayne, there's been a lot of talk in terms of if Roma are real contenders for the Scudetto. They're saying the biggest flaw would be their lack of depth for Roma. If I had to ask you where their lack of depth would be, like what position do you think it would be? Immobile with the shot, and Rui PAtricio saves it for a corner.
You know, we have a lot of players who play central midfielder,
Uh-huh.
but the quality isn't there. That's the issue. Is if you want to win the Scudetto, you need class.
You need two great
midfielders.
strikers,
Yeah.
two great players for each position, almost, right?
Yeah.
They say.
And Tammy's still really young, too, if we talk about strikers, too. This is a younger striking force
Uh-huh.
if we have him leading the line. 23 years old to go in the Scudetto is a lot to ask for at this
Yeah.
point in time. The center
Uh,
midfield is, I think, a big one. And then a dominant center back right now. And I think it does take, like a Gaetano mentioned,
how
getting
about
Smalling
right back?
there. Right back is one of them as
Right
well. We
back.
need to get some cover for Karsdorp. At this moment, it's just him, which is why he plays like every single moment.
Exactly. So you're thinking the two most demanding positions you guys need help in would be that center midfield
Yeah.
and maybe that right back position,
Yeah, it would change
and
the
even
team.
that center back, right?
Yeah,
Roma with another turnover and
won a
Lazio
nice
get
ball,
the ball
Curto, for
back.
them.
coming
he
from
gave it away.
Karsdorp, as we talk about fatigue, that was a tired
Yeah.
ball from him. I think it's time to bring on Mayoral.
yeah, you need bring.
Yeah,
What
I
do
would,
you,
I'd cut off Mkhitaryan actually.
Yeah, bring in 3 more guys. What are you waiting for? You can. I think you made 2 substitutions, right? Bring in 3 more because it looks like there's no energy.
No.
You know, you see
Look,
him.
We're on the back foot. 10 minutes remaining.
He's running because he just came in. But you need everybody to push up right now and put
Yeah.
some pressure. That's it. You got a corner. You got
Wow,
a throw in.
Throw
You
in.
see, you put a little bit of pressure, you got a throw in.
10
guy's
minutes
gotta be-
left, too. Ooh. Ooh, Carlos Pillars gets knocked off
Clogged.
the ball. Yeah.
Savic there again to just play the.
Yeah.
That just takes the
Yeah.
the bite out right there. The
You're
simple
right.
back pass.
You're right. All those mistakes gets erased. Chris saying Mkhitaryan is too old to be playing this long. I mean, he's not
He's too
wrong.
old.
Yeah, in terms of minutes wise,
How old is he?
he's like 33, I'd say,
Yeah.
around there. I want to say.
10 minutes left, plus extra time, and
Yeah, he's turning 33.
I don't want to disagree. However, it's a different game if Pellegrini was there
Oh yeah,
with his youth.
I think for sure that was a huge loss.
Energy.
To be honest, I probably would have made an appeal for that red card for that second yellow, man.
Yeah.
That was extremely harsh.
I wonder how long that process takes.
That's
to get
true.
into, since it was a midweek game.
Yeah,
Oh,
you might
good
be
ball,
right.
Perez. Hit it.
Oh my gosh, Shomurodov with a shot, Peperina with a save. That was so close with the equalizer. Karsdorp still keeping the play alive.
Give Pepe some credit, man. Roma's turning on. Aye.
Nice
Okay.
Oh,
ball.
nice ball.
nice ball.
Carlos Perez fouls, and
no.
it's Lazio's ball.
Don't make a foul.
Wow, nice shot by Shomurodov. I wonder if he made a touch to it, if it would be better
Yeah.
or not.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
was
think.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know if that would have lost the, because
Yeah.
if he did that and he lost it, we would have
Just
been sent.
Look
should
how
have
hard
shot.
that step is.
That's true.
Yeah, he had a defender.
Oh, Vinya coming off
Genius done.
for Smalling. We've been talking about Cristoforo Smalling the whole game, and he's coming on.
Zelensky.
Yeah, winger.
Zalewski. He's also promising, right?
Yeah, kind of a jolly attacker. Can play anywhere.
Quick little guy too. He's gonna be
Mhm.
running,
Let's go.
Polish.
running too.
Just got his call up for Poland.
Yeah. And I think that was the last window for substitutions for Mourinho. So whatever happens, happens.
No, no,
oh! Wow!
I
I
thought
thought
it was
Immobile had scored.
Oh my God.
Oh
This
my! I thought that
angle.
was in. I thought it was 4-2.
I heard Lazio fans. And I was
Yeah,
like,
screaming.
that's
Gaetano, you thought that was in, right?
No, I saw.
Oh. It was like, you guys are rookies. I knew that was
Yeah.
out already. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
instincts.
Man. Wow. That was
Wayne.
so close.
That would have been really something for Smalling to step on and then. Aye, Smalling. Okay.
Boy.
Yeah,
You gotta
Pedro's still
touch.
in.
He is.
I think so. Did he just cross the ball?
Guy could barely play 2 games in a row for Roma.
Yeah, Pedro's still in, Gaetano.
Aye, I saw it, Cristante. Good idea. Cristante's got to be exhausted. Interesting choice to put in Smalling, I thought. but
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah. Maybe he's looking for people who could play the ball into the attacking third from the back.
That too, and even the set pieces.
Mhm.
Tammy! Oh! Akbak, bro, hits it for a corner, is it?
I'm
Oh,
not-
no, it's in. It's still in. I
I'm
thought
not
that
gonna
went
lie,
out.
Lazio is tough in their back line.
Oh, yeah.
They're tough.
They're very aggressive.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
It's crazy for me to watch this Lazio team because I've only watched them in highlights. But compared to what I read and how they played their past few matches, they look like a really good side. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like baffling, But that's mentality. That's on them.
I guess Milan didn't show up. The
Mhm.
midfield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They stepped
Yeah,
they stepped
it's
away. They were
2-0, I think.
invisible.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
invisible.
so, what do you do now? I mean, I know, and I always said it about Lazio, who's got the best midfield in Italy, but against Milan, they didn't show up. So I didn't know whether they're going to show up today or not. But today they showed up.
Yeah, and Pedro's still running, man. Jeez. Working overtime. Just a little bit over 5 minutes of regular time. Do we guys see a late equalizer? I can see some magic.
I mean, I would like to see
Some Shomurodov magic or something.
get him inside the area.
Yeah. They're playing him as more of like a left wing, left mid.
Yeah,
kind
he
of
went
thing.
in, I think,
rather
for
than
El
playing,
Shaarawy,
rather
so
than
he's
playing
playing
a striker.
he played two forwards.
I agree
Yeah.
with
Two
you,
guys up
Gaetano.
there.
There's another goal here. Something's
Yeah.
gonna come in the last. I mean, it's turning 85th now. I think once 88 hits, it's gonna be
Crazy, right?
insanity.
Because Tammy always has a ball, but he has no one to pass it to. If he has
Yeah, but
another
yeah.
striker to pass it to,
Okay,
I feel it'll
nice.
cause a lot more damage.
He needs a number 10. He would really.
Oh!
Oi!
That's a foul.
What?
No foul?
That's a foul.
Wow. They're letting tough fouls.
In
That
the
wa-
back?
yeah,
That's
that was-
strange. All right, ref.
It's not like it was shoulder to shoulder or anything.
Another foul advantage. And call it now. Call it.
Wow, this referee is not calling them easy to say the least.
No.
Whoa,
no,
what's going
no.
on here?
Don't.
Cristante holding on to the ball. There's a scuffle between the two teams. This is what you expect, man, from a derby. The
Sick.
passion, the energy, the nerves, the emotion. I think they're both going to get booked over here.
Man,
Yeah,
Comes
Capitale
soon.
and Veretout both.
Capitale.
we are missing Pellegrini.
Yeah.
I really
We were saying
am.
how he's been arguably Roma's best player this season
Yeah.
in form-wise, and
Frustrating end of the match. I'm not gonna forget that. Mkhitaryan had an okay game. It was okay.
but he was playing in a position that he had to make up for Pellegrini not playing, you know? Oh.
Aye.
Ibanez gets it, but Peperina safely grabs it. Yeah, not enough. And the Lazio fans rubbing it in.
Really annoyed me when Lazio got Sarri, I have to admit. I was hoping they would have gotten someone like Cosmi or some bottom, Serie A bottom
That's
level
funny.
manager.
That's what it. They made a great purchase inside it. He's a
Yeah.
great coach.
You can't go wrong. I don't
Oh,
think.
Carlos Perez gets to the ball. He's quick enough. Oh, nutmeg's not enough. Husai couldn't go through Husai's legs. If he
Imagine.
did, anything could happen there.
Well, Marino's got his boys up. He's on a full press now. We got two center backs. I mean, everyone else is way up.
Let's see.
Cristante has been solid in the midfield.
Yeah.
As usual. Roma gotta help each other out. Go close. Smalling's playing as a
Nothing.
attacking midfielder over here.
Nothing.
Header,
in the
header.
middle.
They
Smalling's
wanna-
going. See, he's going in the box for the
You gotta
headers.
put the ball in, Zelinski.
Oh, corner for
You
Roma.
gotta put the ball in.
Corner.
You gotta
No
put the
corner.
ball.
Goal
You gotta
kick.
pull the ball in from there. You can't do it. You can't do that. That's what you're there for. You
Let's see here. It looked like a corner, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
Strange call, ref.
it's too close. You know, it's too far. The referee's too far.
Yeah.
You
But
can't
like you
see.
said, the
Yeah.
opportunity, you got to put that in.
Yeah, you gotta put. You got Smalling up. You got
Yeah, no,
everybody
you
up.
got
What are you
7
waiting
guys
You
for?
in the
got 2
box.
minutes left. What?
Yeah.
There's no.
Mm-hmm.
Immobile is coming off for Muriqi. Immobile not on the score sheet. Kind of quiet, but he managed to get 2 great assists.
Yeah,
He played pretty well overall.
Yeah, he had some shots. He was running. He was opening. I mean, he did
Good
a
game
lot
from
of
him.
movement.
Good game
He
from him.
came back.
How much extra time do you guys think we're gonna see? 3-4 minutes at least.
4.
4, right? There's been a lot of scrappy battles too.
Three is a lot of goals to give up.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
is,
it's-
and
We're paying
quite
for it.
avoidable too.
Yeah.
The mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make those defensive mistakes against.
Oh, 5 minutes added on. Oh boy, that's enough for a goal.
Nice.
That's enough for 2 goals. This ref's been pretty questionable, I think, to me.
Yeah.
He's been getting some weird calls
Yeah.
in terms of not giving fouls or giving fouls too easily or giving yellow cards easily. Very strange. Milinkovic Savic sends it in. Akbakpro hits it, but Rui PAtricio collects it.
I thought that was it.
Yeah, that was close. Man.
Yeah, you can't.
Don't even get into that. 'Cause good.
Oh, Cristante fouls, and
Yeah.
Lazio got the ball.
Every foul is a minute or 2 minutes. You can't do that. Let them just play out.
Oh,
Should have just let him play it out.
yeah. But you only expect now. They're wasting time, so any like contact, they're gonna make the most of it.
Right. Yeah, I thought Roma and Mourinho could have pushed a little bit more in the second half with another forward instead of leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? To not.
Still
Too much
Abraham.
isolation,
Yeah,
too
he's
much
still Abraham. Is
isolation.
still he was left alone up there. I would have put somebody next to him.
Aye. 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah. They're moving the ball.
Lazio on
They're
the
moving
break.
the ball well. And he left Pedro and Felipe Anderson the whole game.
Okay.
Just a little under 2 minutes of extra time. Can Roma pull something crazy?
Put it in. Put the ball inside.
I'm surprised Mayoral is not in.
Oh, look, everyone's in Lazio's half now.
Yeah. Put the ball in. Yeah, you got to do better than that. You got 3 guys in the second post. You put it in the first post.
Oh,
wow.
bad
You got-
ball.
You got 3 guys on the second post, and you can't cross the ball.
Not a good day for decision making.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, Roma is in trouble now. If Zaniolo is out, got to see what.
1 minute left, guys, to the whistle. One last chance for Roma. 30 seconds left.
Oh my God, this guy Zelinski, he touched four balls. He lost the ball 5 times. Just put the ball into the area. Why you going to the side for? You got the ball. Just put it inside the area. You got 3, 4 guys inside the area. Why you want to go?
So
There's no time to go to the wing. Yeah, bad job by Mourinho.
Wow. And there's been a foul at the end of it. It looks like Lazio get the bragging rights to the city, winning 3-2. Guys, what went wrong for Roma and what went right for Lazio?
For Roma, decision making in the final third, we saw a bunch of Gaetano just mentioned it. 3 guys on the back post and we're crossing to the near post. We lost way too many balls. We let Lazio play their own game. On the outside, I thought the pressuring was weird. Often we let Lazio build from the back. And I understand that, but to a point. Almost like, nah, here's the eagle. Oh, mud on this thing. So, at times, Roma were their own worst enemy.
Yeah.
But as well, Lazio, you have to give them some credit, right? They won. I'm going to say the referee had an interesting game. And I'll leave it at that because I thought Roma should have been given a penalty, which right after that, Lazio went on and scored their second goal. And that completely changes the dynamic of the entire match. So we're at a situation where I don't want to say, it's all Mourinho or the team itself because there were other factors at play. However, you got to go get the 3 points. And we didn't do that today. Disappointing.
Gaetano, what you think?
We're watching Sarri with the eagle. He's even going around the.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that Mourinho is talking to them inside the field. I don't know what he's saying to them, but you can lose this game. I mean, you got to get at least 1 point from this game. He's got to look at the defense. He's got to do a better job with the defense, set it up,
Mhm.
And I think Roma needs another forward too, to give a little support to Abraham.
Some support.
Yeah, I think he was left out by himself there. It's
Mhm.
Roma suffered. We definitely did. However,
yeah.
we couldn't put
Lazio
our
did a good job.
opportunities.
Lazio did a very good job in the midfield,
Yeah.
controlling the ball.
Savic, man of the match.
Yes.
Oh, Savic played great. Immobile also great.
Let's put it a little bit louder.
Yeah.
See what-
We'll hear some post-match comments, guys. Paramount Plus. Link in the description to check it out in the US.
Yeah, I hate to say that I was right, but I was. So, but Lazio win by 1. They were the better team. I know the stats say what they say, but Lazio had a better chances, the better possession, better team. On their day, they're the team to beat right now, but not always on their day. So.
The well-deserved 3 points for Lazio in the end. Well, a derby that had it all. Would you expect any lesson for more on today's game? Our football goals analyst Christina Uncle joins us now. Christina, it's always good to see you. We had 2 big penalty calls today. One that was given, one that wasn't. So let's start at the one that was given in the 69th minute for Roma. Was it the correct decision?
Oh, they're talking about the Zaniolo penalty.
Right there, he's taking a look at it. This is one of his hardest calls that we can do for the fact that it's a technical foul. In the fact that Zaniolo is moving his leg to take that shot on goal. Here,
Oh
what he
yes.
actually is calling is the fact that
Yeah, he did hit his leg.
had a little bit of contact with
Yeah, that's what I figured.
leg, that was the right leg into the left leg. I personally haven't seen any video that has really solidified that as something that I would really want it to be that fact. But if you take a look at where his positioning is key, it's on point, he's zoned in, he's super focused on this call, and I don't blame Verratti. It took a little bit for Verratti to do this check on to make sure it was right or not, but when you're a VAR in that booth, the call on the field remains unless you have conclusive evidence to either overturn it
Yeah.
or to support
He
that
did hit
call.
his leg.
When you don't have that evidence to overturn it,
Yeah.
The call on the field remained. So I can see why, if there was a bit of slight contact that I can't see on the video fully, completely convincing me of that case, that it would remain on that field because he's right there, he zoned in, he sees it. Sometimes you can feel it a lot better when you're in the field in that contact as opposed to video. So it's kind of hard to say. Like on a video itself, I'm saying it's not there, but you know, you got to give it to the referee there who was at that point.
Christina, I've got two guys here that are just shaking their heads as we're speaking. Mike, what did you think?
Yeah, I think the key was is to what she said is at the end it's not enough to overturn it, but it's not a penalty in my opinion. And I think if that happened in the middle of the field, is that enough to make Zaniolo fall like that dramatically? And is that even a foul in the middle of the field? I don't know. I think the Lazio player there is holding his ground who's at Ancro, and I don't think that's a penalty. But it is hard to like you know Christina's saying it's difficult to overturn because of you know the footage. There is contact feeling in slow motion. It does look like something, but it's not.
Yeah, I know, I understand with Christina because I know the law does say that it has to be clear and obvious for it to be overturned. For me, it's not a penalty. I'm with you, Mike. I mean, we're screaming over there that that can never be given. For me, it's just too soft, and then there will be so many penalties that could be called, you know, constantly, especially with the way that they're.
Well, is it the leg? My question is it the leg to the foot or the foot to the leg?
It looks like the foot to the leg, which
like he's taking a shot. Is the guy putting his foot not to make him shoot, and then it's a foul, or is he's taking a shot and he hits his leg, and then he falls out?
yeah. No, I get what you're
If
saying.
it's the
Gaetano.
foot to the leg, this is probably more of a penalty.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Clear.
Yeah, this is more of a penalty
Yeah,
than the other one.
Maybe
So
it was a makeup
strange.
call though, Gaetano.
Huh?
Maybe it was a makeup call though, right?
Okay, okay. But yeah, I think he went to shoot, and while shooting, he hit his leg.
Yeah.
But this one was definitely, this was a penalty.
the
If-
whose side to Zaniolo.
If it wasn't called the penalty kick, I wouldn't have, you know, I would have understood
Yeah.
if it wasn't called.
Yeah.
The only
But the
thing
first
is that this penalty here, it would have been a penalty, and then they scored a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It was on that same play.
It was
Completely
So that would have
changes the
changed
game.
everything.
Yeah.
It could have been 2-2 at that time.
Yeah. So
See how it changes?
right.
Yeah.
That
Decision that we resulted in. Yes, it was checked, and the beauty of it is here we have the ability to review that, even though there was a goal scored by Pedro. Immediately after.
In the end, I would think we could say though that Roma just didn't play good enough to get
No.
the 3 points, regardless of.
yeah, I think
you know,
I agree with that. I think Lazio was the better team. They
Yeah.
moved the ball nice. They had chances to score,
Mhm.
and Roma did not do enough. You need to do more. And this type of game, you need to do more.
Lazio, a little bit of an older team too, more mature. You think of those players, they're at the prime, or perhaps even just about to fall down, or Pedro being one of the oldest on the pitch. However, they had that maturity. They knew how to approach this match, regardless if it was a
Right.
derby or just another
A regular match.
You know, and
Yeah, no, they definitely had the experience in the belt, having Acerbi there, Pepereina's been there for so long. Immobile knows the importance of this derby. Pedro, like you were saying, they just have, and that midfield, they've been around for so many years. They know each other for
Yeah.
so long. They know the importance of this. And, I mean, Roma, as we said before, form does not count, as we see now. They drew, Lazio drew their last 2 matches, and Roma have been having a great season thus far. And look, Lazio ended up winning this game 3-2. Pretty convincing from them. They played well. Their midfield showed up, and they ended up taking the win in the derby today, guys.
Yeah. No, good job. The way he set up the game. I think they had the right mentality for this game. They went. They pressure when they needed to pressure. They waited them for a midfield when they needed to wait a midfield on the 2-0. So I think that Sarri did a good job today.
Yeah. Anything else, guys, to round it up?
thanks for
stream.
having me.
Thanks for coming away,
you
and it
so
was great.
much.
Even unfortunately, your team couldn't win today,
Yeah.
but it was still a great derby nonetheless. 5
It
goals.
was fun. It was a fun match
Right?
to watch.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, Wayne. You added
Thank
a lot to this podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and a lot of people liked you, and hopefully in the future we'll if you're available, we'll have you on for a big Roma game or something.
Yes. definitely.
That'd be great.
We live close together, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
nice.
Good.
But did they like the
that's-
Casano shirt?
They love the Casano.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they kept saying. They said, "Where's Antonio? Steal that."
All right, guys.
But guys,
Thank
thanks
you.
for tuning in today. There is a game, Napoli versus Cagliari, in about 40 minutes, which is also a good one. If Napoli win that one, they still stay undefeated on top of the table, 100% record. So a lot on their shoulders on that one. And guys, Paramount Plus, link in the description to check it out. 7 days free. And thanks again. I'm putting Wayne's information in the comments over here. Make sure to go follow him. He's a great guest, and hopefully we'll see him in the future. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.